And what is good, everybody? Thanks so much for stopping by here once again on Behind the Arc Basketball as we continue here the double header tonight that I'll be calling play-by-play for game number one for my first game, and the second game will be after this one. So we're going to go Pacers versus Heat here for the first game at 6:30 Eastern Time, tipping off in about 12 to 15 minutes. Watching a great game going on, final minutes between OKC and Houston, and just basically like the same thing as Game 3 all over again. But just Game 4, it is a close one-point lead by Houston. We'll keep you guys updated there with that update. But we'll be doing this game, Indiana-Miami. Also, we'll be doing the Lakers against the Blazers later tonight as well. So if you guys haven't already done so, make sure to smash the thumbs up before you start. Hit the subscribe button as well, and we'll be rolling here in a little bit. Let's go up to the chat. Josiah, Young Wavo, Dara, welcome in here. Vegas Vix, glad to have you on once again, man. Hope all is well. Jose, thanks so much for stopping by, bud, as he is back. Behind the Arc fan, welcome in. Steven, thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Bradley, what is good, man? And, yeah, indeed, we should have another two great games. Minji Lee, welcome in here. Hello, Minji Lee. Pretty sure I know where she came from. Finn, welcome in, Finn. No problem, Bradley. Dude, that was an incredible game winner by Luka yesterday. No problem that you weren't able to watch it, man. The streams are up here whenever you guys have a chance. But yeah, if you guys aren't able to watch it, if you guys are like out for some reason or out and about, it's always posted after the game. Just go and rewatch it, and then you were able to see the call at the end, and man, that was an incredible game. Luka for 43 yesterday, and just a massive triple-double playing through the pain, playing on Kobe's birthday. Incredible game for Luka. Sure, Cody. Welcome in, Cody. So Houston has a one-point lead, 108-107, and Oklahoma City just took the lead right back. Chris Paul with a jumper with a minute and a half left to go. Hey, Minji Lee, as we welcome in Vaughn here once again. Got Vaughn and Minji Lee in the same chat. So Thunder lead 109-108, a minute 20 left to go in this game. That's a floater there by Harden. It's not going to count, and it gets rebounded by Chris Paul with about a minute 15 left to go here. Oklahoma City looking to add more, a lot of contact, and looks like a Houston foul. So the clock stops there in that game at a minute and 12. And the Thunder lead by 109-108. We'll be calling Pacers against Heat. By the way, this is the first time I've ever called these two teams in the bubble. It's been quite a while, so hopefully we're going to have quite a bit of new people on the stream for this one. And after this, I'll be covering another matchup with Lakers-Blazers for Game 4 of that one. So Minji Lee, look at that. Minji Lee loves you, Vaughn. Look at that, Vaughn. As he has a girl for you in the chat. There you go. Cody's nervous, but he's nervous for the Rockets because he needs them to win this one. Cody's a big Rockets fan. Yeah, Rockets down by 1 with a minute and 10. And it looks like it's going to be Thunder basketball. So Thunder in the bonus as well. Houston's not in the bonus with 1 minute now left to go. Gallinari moved it over. That's a left corner three and way off the mark by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Houston got the rebound but gave it away. Gallinari just stole the basketball right back. Hey, Donovan McCrabb, thanks so much, Ben, for stopping by. Can't wait for the third straight East sweep in this one. Pacers going up against the Heat. Heat looking for the sweep tonight in this game. Maybe we'll have the brooms out once again like we did yesterday with the Celtics chat over the Sixers. But yeah, Brett Brown, he got fired today by Philly. Thunder just scored with 30 seconds left to go. Up in and off the glass as James Harden moves it out to Tucker. Tucker off the mark, no good. And the Thunder get the rebound with 22 seconds. Hey, welcome in, Vladrak. Thanks so much for stopping by. So, yeah, if the Pacers win this game, it'll go into a game number 5 as Pacers trying to avoid a sweep for this game today. After this one, I'll be covering Lakers-Blazers. Thunder lead by 3. And also, they got the rebound, and Houston just followed them. So, it's going to be Chris Paul shooting 2 at the line in the bonus, and he makes the first one. So that's a 2-possession game. I would type in, if you wanted to go and get a link, I would probably type in on Google 123 TV TNT, and that will probably have the stream for you guys. We're just waiting for this game to finish up, Pacers versus Heat, as Chris Paul makes it a 5-point game, 113-108. Oklahoma City on top with 18.4 left to go. Hey, Jack, welcome in once again. Yeah, we had 260 viewers last night. I appreciate it. We had over, I think we had over 500 during the Luka buzzer beater. yesterday. Yep, Brett Brown is gone. He was fired about an hour ago as we welcome in King Kevo over in the chat. Royal Kicks Review, thanks so much for stopping by, man. Thunder for the win. Looks like another Thunder comeback. 18 seconds left to go. They lead by 5, so a 2-possession lead by the Thunder right now against the Rockets. Yeah. Hey, welcome in Mitch once again, dude. Crazy game between those two teams. Thunder once again. Major comeback. Can't ever count out the Thunder. They were down by 15 points. They were down by 12 points early on, 19-7 back on Saturday. And once again, Game 3, just like Game number 4 here. Game 4, it translates to a 5-point lead in the final 18 seconds left to go. So, I'll keep you guys posted on that game as we'll go into the tip-off really briefly between these two teams. Probably like another 9-8 minutes from now or so. Jose predicting Rockets going to win 200 to 115. He predicts for that one. Hey, welcome in, L. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by again. So you just got out of work. Hopefully all went well today, bud. Mitch looking for the Pacers W today. Already two sweeps yesterday for a sweep Sunday with the Raptors and the Celtics, as the Pacers trying to avoid that sweep today. Indeed, Jack, clean sweep yesterday for the Celtics. And yeah, the Bruins won their first game in the next round against the Tampa Bay Lightning yesterday. Tough, hard-fought victory yesterday for the Bruins. The Celtics-Raptors series, they announced the date and the time, so I'll be covering that one, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That is on Thursday, so they already set the date and the time since both of those teams swept. So Celtics second round game 1 against Toronto, that game will be going on the same day that I think game number 6 is going to go on for Clippers versus Mavericks. So Clippers-Mavericks, 9 o'clock Eastern Time on Thursday. Game 6, and the Celtics versus Raptors right before that, already playing Game 1 of the second rounds, as both of them had the clean sweeps. West playoffs are stacked unlike the first round out of the East. That is so true. Donovan McCrabb right there. And the Thunder lead by 4, 115 to 111. As they just hit their free throws at the line. So there's 16 seconds left to go in that game. We'll keep you guys posted with that before we stream this one, Indiana versus Miami. So I'll be on the call between these two teams. If you guys are new in the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up before you start. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified about future live streams here. For the Miami Heat, they look so solid as far as what these young players can do in the lineup. Tyler Hero, he had 20 points off the bench for the rookie from Kentucky in the last game. Duncan Robinson, he has been on fire all season long from three-point range. He had 15 in the last game. Bam Adebayo going up for most improved player of the year. He had 22 and 11 in the last game against Indiana. For the Pacers, giving to Malcolm Brogdon stepping in here. No Sabonis on the restart for one of their top leaders for the team, and Malcolm Brogdon just took over in the last game. 34 points, along with 14 assists there for Malcolm Brogdon. And Nate McMillan, well-deserved contract extension there for the Pacers, because without their star player, Domantas Sabonis, the Pacers still, they were able to get the 4 seed, and they kept the 3 games close against Miami here in the first series. So you got to give them credit. It's not like they were getting blown out like the Brooklyn Nets, a couple of those games against the Raptors. So they kept the games close. It's just closing out the games against Miami as just led to the 3-0 lead in the series so far for the Heat. So we'll see. Hopefully another good game today between these two teams. And Houston just set a record for NBA playoff history, most three-point attempts in a playoff game, as they just attempted 57 threes in this game. They attempted, I think, 61 three-point shots back in their second game of the restart. That was against the Milwaukee Bucks on the Saturday night game. Yeah, indeed, Vegas Vic. Celtics need some good improvements. They need the bench players to step up. That's the big thing. And then just to guard bigs inside. That is another thing they got to work on. Just guarding inside. And they're not going to have a center like Embiid, though. That's going to wreck them in the second round with the Raptors. They still got to watch out for Serge Ibaka. They got some players with height on that team, though. Serge Ibaka, Marc Gasol, Pascal Siakam, all of them are either 6'9" or taller. And Celtics, that could be a little bit of a height disadvantage if they don't crash the glass in that one. 7.8 seconds remaining between the Rockets and the Thunder. Thunder lead 115-111 before we get out to this game in about 5 minutes or so with a play-by-play between these two teams. As far as what the starters look like for this one for the Heat, Goran Dragic, he is having a solid playoffs here for Dragic. He is back out in the starting five. Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Jay Crowder, and Bam Adebayo in the starting five for the Miami Heat. For the Pacers, starting five looks like this: Malcolm Brogdon, Victor Oladipo, Justin Holiday, TJ Warren, and Miles Turner. So that's the starting five today. This is the first game tonight out of a doubleheader. Oh, wow. Mitch puts out, he thinks that Sabonis will come back in Game 5 if they win today. Interesting. Wow, I haven't heard much about that. He would come back. But yeah, this one looks like a Houston loss. 1.3 seconds left to go. And they just fouled Chris Paul, so Chris Paul is going to seal it up here anyway. 2-possession game as Chris Paul is going to go to the free throw line for the Thunder. And the Thunder will even the series up at 2. This is crazy. Another massive comeback for the Thunder. Yep, so the Thunder now is 2-2. So Houston, they had a chance. It looked like they were going to sweep them, as the Thunder first two games were basically no-shows and them just struggled shooting the ball from the floor. They got down early on in both their last game, Game 3, and this game, Game 4. And the Thunder win 117-111 the final, as that is a wrap here. So we're going to call play-by-play in a couple moments from now. So that series is tied up at 2. Hey, welcome in, Shane. Thanks so much for stopping by again. I appreciate it, man. Best NBA streamer on YouTube. Really do appreciate it, bud. Did I hear about the man who was shot by police 7 times in Wisconsin? I did not hear that, Behind the Arc fan. Actually did not hear that. Hey, welcome in, Alton. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. I'm doing pretty well today. Hopefully all is well for you guys as well, but glad to have you on board once again, Alton. Rajiv, welcome in here, Rajiv. I appreciate it for stopping by. Sorry about the loss, though, for the Rockets just moments ago. So the Thunder just tied it up. Series even 2 apiece. We've had some crazy series out west. The Los Angeles Clippers, they are in deep, deep trouble right now for the Clippers. Chris Paul, 26 points, 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Chris Paul, he is stepping up in a big way, as he had a rough start, games 1 and 2 in the series, but he has stepped up here in a big way. Sure, I'll update you guys here with the point totals of the Thunder and the Rockets for this game today. So, Game 4 of the series, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he had a double-double, 18 points, 12 rebounds, also had 6 assists. And Dennis Schroeder, he has had another great game. He had a good Game 3, and back with it once again off the bench for the 6-man candidate. Dennis Schroeder had 30 points. And then Chris Paul had 26 points, along with 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Perfect 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Sorry to hear that, Vaughn. He's so mad he can't watch the Bundesliga this season. Needs to find a way to watch the Bundesliga this season. That's too bad. That's too bad they don't put that on Fox anymore, man. Sorry to hear that, bud. Hey, Ian. Welcome in, Ian. Hope all is well. Donovan McCrabb's got his prediction here. Raptors in 6 over the Celtics for the second round. Dude, imagine if the Mavericks make it to the finals. Gotta get past the Clippers. Clippers are in trouble. Paul George has got to step up. Paul George needs to step up. That was why the Mavericks won yesterday. No Porzingis. Luka goes off for 43. Massive triple-double. And Paul George just doesn't step up. And Kawhi, I was shocked that Kawhi wasn't the one guarding Luka on the game-winning shot. I was shocked about that. It happened to be Reggie Jackson who was guarding Luka. And everybody basically knows, like, there was 2 timeouts before the inbound as well. So 2 timeouts right before Luka got the inbound with 3 seconds remaining. And everybody in the building knows that the ball is going to go right over to Luka. And you got to put the best player in the Clippers on Luka. And Doc just didn't draw it up to have Kawhi go on Luka. It happened to be Reggie Jackson that went to guard Luka. And Luka with a step-back 3 over him for the game winner. Yeah, Brett Brown got fired today, so he is done from the Sixers. I'm shocked that it wasn't yesterday. Oh, yeah, they got a late 3. Okay, so they updated the scores, 117-114. The Rockets just got a late 3 that they counted a little bit after the game was final. They put the final score as 117-111, and then the Rockets just hit a late 3. Thanks so much for the update, Timo. Really do appreciate it, man. We're going to be getting out to this game in a couple minutes from now. Just going to update a scoreboard, quick scoreboard update for everybody as far as what went down today in the NBA. Hey, welcome in, Uncle Pizzle. What's good, man? 14 minutes away from midnight over there in London. I appreciate it, bud, for stopping by once again. Thunder just even up the series against the Rockets, so big win by OKC a couple moments ago. So what a quick scoreboard update looks like as far as the NBA games today. Yeah, that was a massive three there. The full court three by Daniel House Jr. Too bad that wasn't for like overtime. That would be crazy, man. We had so many good games so far as this restart into the playoffs. Hey, welcome in, Cheaty. I appreciate it for stopping by once again, man. Yeah, indeed, Vegas Vix. Luka got hyped up, playing through the pain, bud, and just phenomenal. Phenomenal game by Luka. Cannot wait to see what he has throughout his entire career. It's going to be great. So the Pacers going to go in the white uniforms for this one with the dark blue numbers. You get the Pacers underneath the Motorola patch right there, going vertical down. And the Miami Heat going out with the jerseys, black uniforms with the white numbers and letters for this one, with the red going down its side. We're going to get to the tip-off in just a moment. If you guys are new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, as I'll be covering play-by-play today. If you're new, let me know down in the chat below who you got here. This is the first time I've covered both of these teams in the playoffs and in the bubble. I actually haven't covered any of these two teams just yet, so I've covered basically all the other series besides this one, and except for Milwaukee versus Orlando, but I'm hoping this is going to be a good game today. Indiana trying to survive elimination. The Heat trying to go for the sweep. We will see a good one here today. Dragic, Robinson, Adebayo, Butler, Crowder for the Heat going up against Brogdon, Oladipo, Holiday, Warren, and Turner for the Indiana Pacers, as this game's going to get tipped off here in just a moment. Ishmael, thanks so much for stopping by, man. Yes, Brett Brown got fired today from the Sixers. As this ball gets tipped off, it's going to go to the Indiana Pacers first. Brogdon has it. Puts the ball at the left wing perimeter. Back into the hands of Malcolm Brogdon at the right wing. Brogdon swings it over to the top here to Oladipo. Takes a three straight away, and he hits it. Quick three right there by the Pacers to start off. 18 seconds through right now. Hey, welcome in, my man John from Off the Wall Hockey. Thanks so much, brother, and good luck as well to your stream, man. Hopefully, you'll be getting a good stream tonight here. He is doing a doubleheader as well, so feel free to check him out. NHL, best NHL streams there for the playoffs. Make sure to check out Off the Wall Hockey. My boy John on the tube over there as well. Miami takes a three, first possession, knocks it down. Perimeter oriented, they can let it fly all the time from behind the arc. This should be a good one, guys. 3-3 even. Starts off with a three by both of these teams. Brogdon has it at the free throw circle. Passes over left wing to TJ Warren. Swings it over to the right corner. Three ball in the air by the Pacers. Knock it down once again from the perimeter. Miles Turner hits it. It's Indiana up 6-3. Hey, welcome in El Champo Jr. I appreciate it, man, for the like and the sub. You guys are awesome. We're going to keep on rolling here today. Duncan Robinson from straight away. No good, missed the three. Rebound goes back to the Pacers 1 minute through. This game has really picked up here in the first minute. Pacers move it back into the key. Ball gets stolen away, though, by Miami here. Miami in transition. Leaves it out for Jay Crowder. Pass to the top here to Dragic. Dragic guarded here at the top of the key. Slides it over to the right baseline as they go into the hands of Jimmy Butler. Butler now with the ball, driving, slides it back out to the left wing. Robinson back out to Butler. 5 in the shot clock here. Miami has it. Butler driving, floats it up, no good, as it hit the front rim at the bottom part of the front rim. Rebound Pacers. Indiana with the basketball right back. 10:20 left to go first quarter. Inside the key, floats it up. Brogdon off the back iron, no good. Tipped around. Jay Crowder coming up with the rebounds. Hey, welcome in, Dara. Really do appreciate it, man. So, yeah, this is the first time I've covered both of these teams in the bubble. Nice. A leave right there to the right baseline by Jimmy Butler. Couldn't finish, as it was just too strong off the mark. Rebound back to the Pacers. Pacers at the left wing perimeter now. Dribble drive inside. Burst of speed, and they get it to go. Right-handed layup right there. Up and in off the backboard by Oladipo. Pacers up by 5. If you guys are new, 40-plus people already, and we're not even 3 minutes into the game. Hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe button, and let's keep on rolling here tonight. First game out of a doubleheader. I'll be covering Lakers versus Blazers right after this. Duncan Robinson moves it to a wide open Crowder. Takes the three from the perimeter. It's not going to count, though. Robinson just ran over a Pacer defender into the lane, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Hey, welcome in, Daniel the Goody. Thanks so much for stopping by, finding my stream. Really do appreciate it. Dappa, welcome back on here. And Billy Gonzalez as well. Welcome back on, Billy. Really do appreciate it, man. And Ed Marks here as well. I believe he's been a healthy scratch from all these games, Al. It's been shocking. He's just hasn't even been active. This is the first time I've covered a series, but I do not believe that he's played so far. Duncan Robinson takes the three wide open, and guess what? He drills it from the perimeter. It should be 8-3 the score is, yeah. Oop. There we go. 8-3 the score is. My OBS just flashed. And he just hit it, so it's 8-6 the score now. So 8-6 the score off the triple from the perimeter. Indiana has the basketball, took the jumper, it's off the mark, no good. Rebound goes back over to the Heat here. Dragic slides it back over to the top. Crowder passes to the left elbow. Hey, welcome in, Rensky Mago. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Really do appreciate it. Heat with a jumper up and in for two by Adebayo. This game's tied up at 8. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, smash the like, hit the subscribe, and thanks so much for stopping by here tonight on Behind the Arc Basketball. I cover play-by-play of basketball action here. This is a quick game so far. Brogdon dribbling at the left baseline, working on Robinson. Slides it over to the right corner. Pacey's going to take a three. It's way, way off the top of the backboard, not even close. Rebound to Miami here in transition. Jay Crowder behind the defense lays it up and in for two. Nice full-court pass there by the Heat. Miami with 10 points so far. Indiana with the ball. We get the ball goes to the backcourt. That is a mental lapse by the Pacers. Backcourt violation as they just try to pass it around the perimeter. And it was a mental lapse as that is a backcourt violation by the Pacers. Yep, Dappa. You all know Dappa here. Still the same OG, but he's been low-key. Interesting. I'm trying to remember that song. The lyrics sound familiar. I don't remember it, like what the title is though. Up and over right there is that will be Bam Adebayo in the post as he puts it home for two. Heat lead by 4, 7:30 left to go first quarter. Pacers put it back to the left corner. They take a three. It goes in right there. Big triple from the left corner by Justin Holiday. That one rattles straight through. It's a huge shot. Am I planning to call Big 12 games this season? Yeah, when they do come on, usually they were like Monday nights and Tuesday nights most likely for Big 12, but that should be some great competitive basketball. Kansas, Baylor, Texas Tech, some great games this season. Hopefully we're going to have Pac-12 basketball for Yvonne as well. We still have to figure out like what this college basketball schedule is and things like that. As they dribble right baseline for the Pacers, they're going to lay it up and in once again. Reverse hand layup goes down. It's a 1-point lead. Dragic has the basketball, drives inside. As he goes dribble drive inside, he gets blocked, but the Heat get it right back. They swing it over to Crowder. Crowder, bounce pass over to Adebayo, takes the jumper and a key, puts it up, and it's good for two. Hey, welcome in, Sir Jeps. Thanks so much for stopping by. Once again, I appreciate it. 14-13, a good one so far. Bam Adebayo, perfect 3 for 3 from the floor for Miami. He's got 6 points. Pacers have it at the left wing. They're going to go step back 3 up in the air. It's off the mark, no good by Oladipo. A rebound to the Heat right now. So we have almost 50 people watching. If you guys are new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe as I cover play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball. 2 likes away from 30 as we keep on rolling here on the channel. First game, by the way, out of a doubleheader today. I'll be covering Blazers versus Lakers. Game 4 of that series right after this one finishes up. Forget about Dre with Slim Shady. Alright, yeah, it sounded familiar there. Really familiar, man. As we're going to go straight to the first timeout. 14-13 currently the score. This is the first time this season in the bubble that I've covered these two teams, so hopefully we'll be able to add some fans here from both of these teams in this game here. So, yes, Jay Crowder started this game, Sir Jep. So, Jay Crowder started this game going on the first timeout currently. And leading the way for the Pacers, Victor Oladipo. He's got 7 points currently in this game for the Pacers. 3 by Miles Turner, 3 by Justin Holiday. And for the Miami Heat, leading the way, 6 points by Bam Adebayo, perfect 3 for 3 from the floor. He's got 2 rebounds and an assist, 5 by Jay Crowder, and 3 by Duncan Robinson as he was left wide open, knocked down the triple. But yeah, should be some great games tonight, everyone. This is great. Ed Mark's going for the Pacers in this game. Awesome, man. If I had to predict this game here, I'm going to give you guys my predictions for tonight. I think it's going to be a tight game. Pacers have been playing tight throughout the series, but I'm going to take the Heat in this one for the sweep. Close game, though, 117-111, as also the Heat are favored by 6 points in this one. And then for the second game, I'm going to take the Lakers 122-115 over the Blazers. One of my predictions for Houston and OKC there, because Houston lost and Rajiv is worried. That's going to be a close series. I think that Houston's going to get it, though. I'll say Houston in 7. Yes, I'll be doing Lakers right after this. Welcome to the channel, Owen. Really do appreciate it. So Lakers versus Blazers after this. I've already done quite a bit of games from that series so far. This is the first time I've covered Indiana versus Miami. By the way, if you guys enjoy the channel, make sure to smash the thumbs up. Currently in a timeout. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and turn on the notification bell as well if you like to be notified for future live streams. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, but I covered the entire NBA. And also cover college basketball as well. So all fans here of all teams are welcome and glad to be on the channel. Hey, welcome in Renabel Alfonso. Really do appreciate it for stopping by. Sure, as a shout out to Renabel's husband, Michael Alfonso. I appreciate it for finding my channel. Dappa's a baller first and then a DJ second. That's great, man. It's the music mixer. He's swinging the beats of the clubs there. Oh, yeah, indeed, Al. Duncan Robinson, absolute sniper. Perimeter beast there for Duncan Robinson. So good off the catch and shoot there from the perimeter. Hey, we'll see, Owen. We'll see how it all comes. They have to get past the Raptors, though. Celtics will have to get past the Raptors. I feel like that's going to be the deciding factor. Whoever wins the 2 versus 3 series, they have a great chance to go all the way to the finals, in my opinion. Hey, welcome in, Terrence. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it, bud. He's going for Miami to win and get the sweep in this game. It's been a good one so far. 14-13. Scoring is aplenty so far in this game with the pace picking up. Both of these teams playing pretty up-tempo as far as this game has started out. Do I play NBA 2K20? I haven't really played like much video games lately, so I don't play NBA 2K20. I have like all the retro video games, like the classics from like the 2000s, but since I got older and started like getting older and became an adult, I haven't like upgraded to like video games in about like 12 years or so. I had a PlayStation 1 and then I went up to the PlayStation 2, but I never got the 3 or the 4. So we got back to action. Heat with the basketball. They take a jumper by Adebayo at the right baseline. It's no good. Off the side of the rim, rebound by the Pacers. Brogdon now with the ball, dribbles at the top of the key. Brogdon slides it out here, as that's a 3 taken straight away. No good off the mark by Oladipo. Rebounds goes to the Heat here. Miami with it. Dragic at the right wing perimeter, as he is guarded by Oladipo. He dribbles now at the free throw circle, floats it up, and it's no good. Follows up with his rebound, tried to tip it, but Adebayo, his teammate, gets it right back. And Crowder swings it back to the top of the key here. Back over to the right corner. Crowder, catch and shoot 3. It's up. No good. And it'll go right back over to the Pacers. Indiana with the basketball. 50 people here on the channel. Awesome. Thanks so much, Sir Jeps. He'll be back for Lakers Blazers. I appreciate it, man. Hey, welcome in, Dwayne. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Pacers going to take a 3. Straight away, it's up and good. TJ Warren. He has been on fire here in the bubble. Hits down the perimeter 3 at the top of the key, and the Pacers take the lead 16-14. Ball goes back to the Heat. Duncan Robinson takes the 3. It's off the mark. No good from the left corner. Rebound Pacers. Indiana with the basketball right back. Dribbles past the half court. Look at 4:50 left to go in the first quarter. And this game is flying by really quick so far in quarter number 1. Not a whole ton of fouls. This is a game that I like. Pacers take a 3. Hits the front rim. Rebound. Goes to the Heat. Hey, welcome in, Jamie. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope all is well. Heat with the basketball. Underneath the hoop. Dragic. Oh, nice pass to the cutter. Jay Crowder goes into the lane, lays it up and in, and this game's tied up at 16. It's been a good one so far between these two teams. 4:20 left to go first quarter now. Pacers driving inside, As we get a foul here picked up, looks like it's on Jay Crowder of the Heat as the clock will stop. If you're new on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and this is my first stream tonight out of 2. I'm going to cover a doubleheader today, so I'll also be back for Lakers versus Blazers right after this. Yes, Sir Jep's putting out this might be the last game of this series, but there's still no heated scene between Jimmy Butler and TJ Warren just yet over here. Hey, thanks so much for a GIF. I really do appreciate it. We had 2 great games yesterday, Celtics Sixers, and then a phenomenal one, Luka at the buzzer with the Mavs versus the Clippers yesterday. Incredible, man. Thanks so much. I really do appreciate it, Rajib. Hey, welcome in MLB Joey. Tie game right now, 16 even. As Indiana had the ball, the Heat got it right back. Heat driving now with the basketball. As we approach 4 minutes left to go, and we have a foul underneath the hoop here. It looks like it's going to be a Pacers foul. So Heat will inbound. This is the first time I've ever covered these 2 teams before in the bubble. I've been covering like all the other series, but this game has usually been early, so it's usually been when I'm at work. So I'm glad it's like a late game here today. Thanks so much for spiking that like there, but then it broke for MLB Joey as he is back on 16-16. Heat had the ball off the inbound. He missed the layup though. A rebound Pacers. Pacers having the key. They're going to float it over. It's up and good for 2. TJ Warren right there as he puts the floater up and it's good. Pacers take the lead by 2. Thanks so much, Jamie. Really do appreciate it with a like and a sub. Thank you so much. Miami with the basketball. Moves over to Adebayo. He's inside the key. Adebayo now backing his way inside the post. 8 on the shot clock. Floats it up. Left-handed hook. No good. Rebound goes to Oladipo here to Pacers. Indiana has it. Oladipo. Oh, he lost it. He's on the ground with it, but he tips it right back to his teammate Warren. Warren now dribbles. Free throw circle. Passes back out to the top here. Deep 3 by Oladipo. It's up. It's no good. Rebound Robinson. Heat now with the ball. Almost a 40 likes everyone. Heat has the basketball. Slows down the tempo into the hands of Tyler Hero now. Doing fantastic things here during his rookie season. Tyler Hero bounce pass to the left elbow. Jay Crowder. Pass over to the cutting Hero. Hero gets bumped and fouled as the clock will stop with 2:46. Foul picked up by Oladipo inside the post. Let's see here. Lakers, Blazers. What's my prediction for that one? I'm going to take the Lakers in that one. Vegas Vic's going Blazers in that game today. I'm going to take Lakers if I had to predict. 122-115. It's going to be a tight game, I feel like. Alright, we're going to go to a timeout currently on the court. Good game so far. This one is flying on by. If you like fast basketball games, we got one right now. 18-16, 2:46 left to go. Yeah, Dappa putting out, not seen much of these 2 teams, but as I'm covering, he thought he'd witness a possible sweep here. Thanks so much for checking out the stream, man. Yeah, this is the first time that I've covered these 2 teams. They're always on, like, these 2 teams have been put on the schedule for the early games, like, usually like 4 o'clock when I'm coming home from work around like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So I'm glad that I'm able to cover like 2 new teams today. I think I've covered like every series so far besides Milwaukee against Orlando. That's the only series I haven't covered. And Toronto, Brooklyn, but that series is already finished. Yeah, that Toronto, Brooklyn in the early games. That was like when I was like midday at work, like 1:30, 1 o'clock. Thanks so much, Jamie. Really do appreciate it for being a part here. Everybody enjoys the commentary. Always glad to bring you guys the best play-by-play commentary in the tube as possible. Awesome. Jamie, a Heat fan. Glad that you were able to stumble over the video. This is great. I'm a Celtics fan. I covered entire NBA, by the way, and also college basketball games. So I've been covering a good amount of double headers here on the channel. Yesterday we covered Celtics Sixers and Mavs versus Clippers. Incredible game between those 2 teams. Tomorrow we're going to only cover 1 game. I've been doing like late nights a lot, so I want to like catch up on some of the stuff during like the day when I do get home. So I'm only gonna do Dallas versus the Clippers tomorrow. I won't be taking Utah Denver tomorrow, but wow, Utah's up in the series 3-1. That was shocking. I thought that Denver had a chance to win that game with a massive battle yesterday with Mitchell and Murray. Incredible game. Billy going for the Lakers W tonight. Hey, welcome in, Minecraft Gamer. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yes, I plan on covering that game tomorrow. Dallas versus the Clippers. Should be a phenomenal game. Series tied up at 2, and incredible buzzer beater I called yesterday with Luka. Absolute superstar. Do I think the Lakers game's going to be close? I will say yes there. I think the Lakers will pull it out. I have, for my prediction here, it was 122 to 115 I'm predicting. I do think it's going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be like game 2 where it was a blowout, though. Vegas Vic's feeling the Mavericks will win tomorrow. I think they got a good shot, man, without Porzingis and what they were doing. Until Paul George proves me wrong, that's the thing. Paul George has not been able to step up in these playoffs. Like, where is he? Where has been Paul George? And everybody's calling upon Paul George, and yeah, he was just not there yesterday as well. Yep, series tied up 2-2. If you guys are new on the channel, 6 likes away from 50. Make sure to smash that thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell if you'd like to be notified for future live streams here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Awesome. Serge Epps replaying my stream from yesterday there. Enjoy watching my reaction when Luka made the buzzer beater. Dude, I love calling buzzer beaters. Best thing of the game. Always love to call that stuff. If you're a commentator, that's the best thing, of course, to cover for the game. We're back to action. Miami with the basketball. They're going to take a jumper top of the free throw circle. It goes down by Tyler Hero, the youngster from Kentucky. The rookie, as this game's tied up at 18. Pacers with the possession now. 2:30 left to go in the first quarter. Indiana here with the basketball at the right wing. Brogdon dribbles now top of the key from straightaway. Takes the 3. It's up and good. As he knocks it down, Malcolm Brogdon with a triple. Hey, welcome in, A-Side. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Yes, I'll be covering Lakers-Blazers later tonight. L's going with Blazers with a W, 124-119 with his prediction. He had the basketball. Quick fall here around the perimeter by the Pacers. Looks like it's on Brogdon as the clock will stop. 2:10 left to go in the first quarter. Hey, welcome in, Mason. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Vegas Vix did a backflip when Luka hit the game winner. Heat have the basketball. Hero moves it over to the left corner. Into the hands of Crowder now. He dribbles towards the left wing, passes over to the right corner. Duncan Robinson slides it over to Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk with the basketball, driving inside into the lane, floats it up and rolls around the rim. No good, but gets the tip in, and it's good off the backboard for 2 by Kelly Olynyk. 1-point game right now, 21-20. As the Pacers have the basketball and have the lead. Brogdon dribbles now inside the key. Floats it up at the left elbow. Rolls around the rim. No good. Rebound Robinson here of the Heat. Duncan Robinson moves it now at the right wing perimeter. Over into the hands now of Iguodala as he drove inside. And they're going to call Andre Iguodala with a push-off as this ball go right back over to the Pacers. One second. TNT had the wrong score. It's 20-20. That's they had 21 up there a couple of moments ago, so it must have been a 3-point shot. So it's 20-20 as yeah, they were late to the scoreboard. They had 21 like quite a while ago, and then they put 20 on it like minutes later. So it's 20-20 right now. Minute 24 left to go. Yeah, we had a scoreboard gaffe yesterday too with ESPN, where like whoever was covering the score had it like wrong for like 3 minutes straight or so. Thanks so much, Jamie. Really do appreciate it here. Jamie's on break, has to go back to work. No problem. I appreciate it for finding my channel and stopping on by. Miami's going to float up the basketball. That one hit the front rim. No good. Rebound Pacers. Minute 5 left to go in the first quarter. Pacers with the ball now. Dribbles, spin move at the free throw circle. Floats it up. Warren, no good. A roll around the rim. Rebound goes back over to the Heat. Dragic. Dribbles past half court here. As Goran Dragic drives inside. Floats it up. 2 strung off the glass. No good. And a rebound right back to the Pacers. Thanks so much for hitting the notification bell, man. Really do appreciate it. Same here, dude. As well. To everybody out here. Be safe. And if you're in the path of the hurricanes coming in, prayers out to you guys if you're in the path of the hurricanes. I think like Galveston, Texas. I have a friend that's out in Galveston, Texas. Is an offensive fog is called by the Pacers here. 32 seconds left to go before the end of one. But yeah, out towards Louisiana, Texas, prayers. They got back-to-back hurricanes within like the next like 2 days or so. Hey, Kevin, welcome on board here, man. I appreciate it, dude. Gonna make it big one day. Just keep up the grind. Really do appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome. 20 seconds as well left to go in the first quarter. Yep, 2020 as well, with Vaughn's putting here. Got a lot of 20s on the board, as 2020 is terrible. It's been rough, man. Especially April. April is like the worst month for me. I'm from Massachusetts, and yeah, that was a bad month. But yeah, prayers out to the people getting the hurricane out in like Louisiana, Texas, on the Gulf Coast. Hey, welcome, enjoy. Thanks so much for stopping by again. Really do appreciate it. Bronzy here, as Bronzy's on the channel. Welcome, and man, and Eric White, thanks so much for stopping by, as he is a Pacers fan. Thanks so much, man, for being a part here. Vegas Vic's buying himself a Luka uniform, even though he's a Celtics fan. Dude, go for it, brother. I was saying that to myself today, dude, as well. I'm like, dude, gotta get right on Fanatics, buy myself Luka gear here, because this dude is gonna be in the Hall of Fame someday, legit. He's gonna be an absolute legend. Pacers go to the free throw line. First shot, no good, as they missed it. This game's tied up at 20. Second free throw coming up here. It's Miami. They focused in on the left one. It's Miami at the free throw line. Dragic hit it. 21-20 to score. Indiana with 7 seconds left to go before the end of one. Brogdon has it the right wing perimeter. Dribbles right baseline. Brogdon floats it up, and he gets it for 2 for the Pacers. They're on top here. 0.7 left to go in the first quarter. Heat going to inbound the basketball. Hey, Trey. Thanks so much for Terry here. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. I'm going to predict Heat in this one. I think it's going to be a close game, though, in this game, but I'm going to take Miami in this one. Close game between these two teams. I like the Heat 117 to 111. And then tomorrow, and then in the late game tonight, I'm going to take Lakers over Blazers. I'll be covering that game as well, by the way. Yes, and prayers out to you guys out in California. Vaughn's in California. I think there's a couple other people out in Cali here. Prayers out to you guys as well. Still dealing with the wildfires, like severe heat. I heard like over 115 degrees like a week ago. Man, this is like crazy stuff going on in the world as far as like severe weather. We got like massive thunderstorms yesterday. There was a water spout on Lake Winnipesaukee up in New Hampshire. Worst month for Behind the Arc fan. I feel you, man. It was back in January, because in Australia had the brush fires and then the death of Kobe. I feel you, man. This year's been tough, but we've rallied around it together. Got 60 beautiful souls in the chat, and you guys are the real MVPs out here. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up if you're new. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Indeed, hopefully 2021 will be better here. Indeed, I hope so, man. What time are the Celtics-Raptors games? I only know the time of the first game on Thursday. So, game number 1 of the second round, it's Thursday, and it's 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So that's 6:30 Eastern on the East Coast, like Boston time, New York time, Miami time. If you're like Central time, that would be 5:30 p.m. Central time, like over towards like Illinois and Central time, like that area. Mountain time out towards Colorado, 4:30 p.m. Mountain time, and then 3:30 Pacific time out in the Pacific Coast, California, Washington, Oregon. So, yeah, right now on the timeout, been a great game so far between these two teams. Jay Crowder leads the way for the Heat. He's got 7 points. Adebayo with 6 and 5 rebounds. And then for the Pacers, leading the way, Victor Oladipo with 7 and 5 points by T.J. Warren. We're going to be back after the timeout. End of the first quarter. If you guys are new, 2 likes away from 50. Let's keep on rolling here. Hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here, as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball. I cover play-by-play basketball games here, NBA, also college basketball, and I'll be back for the second game tonight, doubleheader. I'll be covering as well, as we will have Lakers versus Blazers. Do I think this game will go under 217? Let's see here. I had 117, 111. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. I will say probably not. I'm gonna take the over there. I will take the over on this, because these two teams have played up tempo so far. It's just the shots haven't really been able to fall as much as I thought they would. It could very well go that way, but both of these teams playing fast-paced. It's just hitting shots. There's been tons of missed shots. Hey, welcome in once again, Splash Man. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. We're gonna get it. Almost there at 50 likes, guys. Vaughn's worst month, it was also April. Yep, no sports on. March, April, and then May into NASCAR. NASCAR started back on May 17th, halfway through May. And then we gradually got back sports once May ended, into June, into July, and back on the restart at the end of July. And here we go, August. We are in full bloom right now with the playoffs. We get back second quarter, everyone. As here we go, Heat with the basketball. Dragic floats it out to the right corner into the hands of Hero. Hero moves it over to the right elbow, back over to Dragic here, or back over to Hero with the basketball as he dribbles right baseline. Hero swings it out to Iguodala, pass underneath. As that shot gets blocked, Derrick Jones Jr. had the shot get blocked, and it's going to be a shot block violation as well by the Heat. So Pacers, we get the basketball right back now, 11:36 left to go in the second quarter. Hey, we got 50 likes. Let's keep on rolling here today. Hey, welcome in, Packers Nation. Thanks so much, man, for stopping on by. Boston, Toronto, indeed, man. I think it still could go 7 games. I think that could very well go 7 games in the series between the Raptors and the Celtics. Pacers have it left baseline. They dribble now at the left wing perimeter into the hands of Oladipo. Oladipo here at the top of the key. Slides it back to the left wing, over into the hands of McDermott. McDermott passes into the key. Jumper taken off the mark, no good by Turner. And the rebound goes to the Heat. Miami now with the ball. Dragic driving inside, floats up the jumper, right baseline. He is gutted by Goran Dragic for 2. What a leader he has been here for this team, for the Heat. 23-22 to score. Good one so far here. 10:50 left to go second quarter. Pacers with the basketball, almost 80 people watching. Big thank you all for stopping on by here on the stream. Really do appreciate it. Oladipo now dribbling on Tyler Hero. Driving inside for Oladipo with a Euro step. Floats it up and in for 2 right there. Inside the key by Victor Oladipo with another lead change. We've been close throughout tonight in this game. 10:30 left to go in the second quarter. Heat now of the ball. Hero passes to the top here to Dragic, back over to Hero. Hero at the right wing. Slides it back top of the key, hands it out to Hero. He tried to move it around the perimeter. He was stripped of the basketball. Oladipo with a steal. Pacers have it now. Indiana dribbles to the right wing. Oladipo on Hero, but the ball is on the ground. Miles Turner picks it up, dribbles left baseline, and puts it up and in for 2. That was just the luck right there. That Victor Oladipo's ball that he lost control of rolled right through, right from the right corner to the left corner into the hands of Miles Turner, exactly in the spot. Tyler Hero with the ball. He takes the 3. He knocks it down. This game's all knotted up here, 26 even. Hey, welcome in. I don't know anymore. Hope all is well, man. Tie game. Pacers now with the basketball. Slides it over. McDermott takes the 3. It's up. No good off the back iron. Huge rebound by Miles Turner as he gets it underneath the defense. Puts it up and in off the putback off the glass for 2. Pacers by 2 here. Heat with the basketball. 9:30 left to go in the second quarter. If you're new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and thanks so much for stopping by. This is my first game tonight out of a doubleheader. We'll be covering Lakers-Blazers after this later tonight. Dragic dribbled underneath the hoop, tried to put it back outside. It was stolen away by the Pacers there off the interception. Into the hands of Oladipo. Moves it now into the key. Turner. Turnaround jumper gets fouled, and Miles Turner will go to the free throw line for Indiana and shoot 2. Yeah, I hear you, Vegas Fix, man. Same with me. April was just really rough, but yeah, March was terrible as well, man. That was the worst day of my life when they canceled March Madness, bud. And hopefully we'll be able to have one in 2021 so we can keep on growing here as a channel. I was covering a bunch of college basketball games leading up to March Madness, and then it just gets canceled. It's like, what do I do from there? It was just unfortunate. Like, the whole month of March and April, I was like scrambling, just like trying to find stuff to cover here, just to like stream on the channel. We got 90 people out here right now. Thanks so much all for stopping by. Incredible. First free throw, no good at the line. Miles Turner. Second one, he missed it as well, rattled out. Rebound by the Heat. Miami trailing by 2, 9 minutes left to go as they dribble past half court here before halftime. Iguodala slides it over to Hero. Hero driving into the lane, floats it up, no good, but they get the putback with a two-handed flush. That one gets thrown down for 2 by Derrick Jones Jr. Tied up at 28 apiece now. 8:45 left to go before halftime. Pacers stumble on the ground. Oladipo lost control of the basketball. No foul. Heat have it now. Inside the key. Slides it back to the right corner perimeter for Miami. Into the hands of Olynyk. Olynyk going to float it up, and it's good for 2. That was a difficult shot there by Kelly Olynyk. 30-28 to score as the Heat lead here. 8:31 left to go in the second quarter. This indeed, Al. This is looking like a great game so far. Serge Epps honestly hates Shaq's reaction to Luka's game winner yesterday. Glad that you could find my reaction with a great entertainment value, man. Really do appreciate it. But I actually didn't see Shaq's reaction. Gotta watch that when I do have a chance. So currently we're just on a break in this game. On a timeout right now. So that timeout's taken. We'll be back after this timeout. 8:31 left to go before halftime. We got 85 people watching the stream. Thank you so much for being a part here on the channel. Really do appreciate it. Number one, if you're new on the channel, feel free to hit that thumbs up. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button as well. And if you're new here, let me know down in the chat below who you're rooting for. If you're going for the Pacers or going for the Heat in this one. Yep, Vaughn was bored back in March and April. He watched, like, the news, like, every hour. Yeah, that was a bad time, man, when there was, like, no sports going on. Like, wondering what we were going to do with our lives back then during March and April into May. That was bad. Until, like, NASCAR came back, like, mid-May, and then sports just gradually came back. Golf came back in June. And a couple other sports came back right before the restart, with the NBA and hockey coming back in late July. People have signed a petition to make Paul George play overseas. Oof. That is rough. He is putting up duds there recently for the Clippers, and that was the major problem yesterday. You got Paul George on your team for the Clippers, and you couldn't even win against the Mavs with no Porzingis. Imagine what they could have done with Porzingis yesterday. And the Mavericks should have been up 3-1 in the series right now. If it wasn't, because Porzingis hasn't played like 2.5 games. He's been out so far for 2.5 games of the series, and the Mavericks have it tied up at 2 apiece. Going up against the Clippers, where Kawhi's doing his thing, Lou Williams is balling out, and then you got Paul George just shooting the ball like 28% from the floor in the entire series. Just rough. Let's see here. Josiah putting out coaches that could be the next coach for Philly, include Fred Jackson, Tyrone Lue, Jason Kidd, and Ime Udoka. Who do I think will be a good coach? I'll go with Jason Kidd there to be the next coach, if I had to predict there, Josiah. So I'll take Jason Kidd. Mitch is going for the Pacers. Steven's going for the Heat. Terry here, he's got the Pacers. Awesome, Terry. He's a Lakers fan. I appreciate it here. Yes, Kobe's birthday was yesterday, and by the way, today, 8/24, and the Pacers, or the Lakers today, they're going to honor Kobe on 8/24 tonight for their game. They're wearing the Black Mamba jerseys tonight. They got a special patch up there with a heart. The heart number 2 special patch for Kobe's daughter Gigi as well. So they're going to go in special Black Mamba uniforms tonight. Going to look so sweet on the court there for the LA Lakers. Cannot wait to cover the game. I'll be covering Lakers versus Blazers right after this, by the way. So double header tonight on the channel. Hey, welcome in, Joe Mary. Thanks so much for stopping by from the Philippines. Really do appreciate it. Ooh. Let's see here, because TNT cut to break like way too early. So TJ Warren is hurt here. I wish they didn't cut to break like too early. They just went out. Jimmy Butler left game, left shoulder strain. Jimmy Butler's out of this game for the Heat. The graphic just came up, left shoulder strain. As we get back into this one, 30-28 to score. Pacers now with the basketball. Pass over to the left elbow. That's a crusher there for the Heat. As the Pacers have a chance to take advantage of that. Turnaround jumper. Turner takes it. He's got it in the key. 30 apiece right now. Pandemic P is going to miss the game. Winner. Luka. Game winner. 8 minutes left to go before halftime. Dragic has it. Slides it back to the top of the key. Entry pass now into the lane of Jones Jr. Derrick Jones slides it back to the left corner. Olynyk takes the 3. Ouch. Ugly, ugly shot off the side of the backboard by Kelly Olynyk. A rebound by the Pacers here. Indiana with the basketball. Hey, enjoy the rest of your night, Gerard. Really do appreciate it, man. They pass it over right baseline. And they slide it back over to Turner. Turner now spin move into the key with the ball. And they're going to call a foul on the post by the Heat as Miles Turner went inside and tried to put it up and in off the glass. He got bumped and fouled, and Turner will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Bam Adebayo coming back out here for the Heat. Yep, that's good for the Pacers. That's an opportunity for them to take advantage now. Unfortunate news, though, with a left shoulder strain for the Miami Heat for Jimmy Butler. Best players out of the game currently. And for the Pacers, that's when they could use to take advantage and avoid the sweep right now. 7:35 left to go. They're going to say, the refs are going to say it's a tie-up, actually, on this play here. So, it's it was a tie-up with Miles Turner going inside. So, this will be a jump ball here at the free throw circle of Indiana. This ball gets tipped up, and it's going to be Indiana who controls the tip. Pacers now have the basketball. Left wing perimeter, slides it back out to a deep three from the top of the key. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Olynyk. Hey, welcome in, Jose. Hope all is well. Yes, Gigi would have been playing for UConn most likely. It's so sad. Entry pass into the lane for the Heat. They put it up and in off the backboard for two. 32-30 to score. 7 minutes left to go before halftime in this one. Pacers have it top of the key. Slides it over now into the hands of Turner. Turner gets bumped, and this ball is going to go right back over to the Heat there. No fouls. He missed the shot as well. Iguodala slides it back out. Hero passes left corner three. Up in the air by Miami. They knock down the triple from the perimeter. Going down there by Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn has been non-existent as far as these games. Healthy scratches, but that is 16 points off the bench so far by the Heat. 3-point shot by the Pacers. No good off the mark. Rebounds. Once again, this time goes to Miami by Olynyk. As they're going to pass it inside the post. Miami now with the ball, going to float it back out around the perimeter. They take a three and they knock it down right there. Hey, welcome in, Griffin. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. Do I think the Heat can beat the Bucks in the series? I think there's a good chance, man. Really do think there's a good chance. The Heat played the Bucks back in, I think it was like late before the season got suspended. And I think they held them to like under 90 points. Pacers take a triple and they hit it down from the left wing perimeter. Let's keep on smashing the thumbs up today. If you guys are new, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Heat drive inside, no good. They get the tip back though as that one goes through for two by Adebayo, cleaning up the work in the post. Heat by 7. This game's moving by fast. 5:35 left to go before halftime. Pacers will float it up straight into the lane with a foul call now as we get a Heat player on the ground. Kelly Olynyk taking a big shot right there off the drive by Miles Turner as the clock will stop with 5:45. It's a big drive right into the lane there. There should be two coming up at the free throw line by Miles Turner in just a brief moment. Wow. So yeah, T.J. Warren, thumb injury. He's heading to, so he headed to the locker room about 7 minutes ago. So T.J. Warren has a thumb injury. That's unfortunate. He scored five points in 12 minutes for T.J. Warren. And now he's heading to the locker room. And also Jimmy Butler with a left shoulder strain. As he is currently not playing in this game for Jimmy Butler. Those are two injuries in the first half of this one so far. And two key players. Two key players right now. Hey, welcome in AK Ori. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. If you're new on the channel, spike the thumbs up. Got 90 people watching now. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and feel free to ring the notification bell if you like to be notified about future live streams. Yep, I do remember that. Kelly Olynyk used to play for the Celtics. I remember there was that like one big playoff game back in like 2017 where like Kelly Olynyk just completely took over the game for the Celtics. I think it was against the Washington Wizards where he was basically like hitting everything from the floor during that game. It was crazy. Oof, TJ already packed his luggage. Yeah, this is unfortunate. TJ and Butler are out of this game. Never want to see injuries, especially two incredible players here. Like two of the top players of the series. It's so sad. Josiah thinks Ime Sadoka, because he is their assistant coach. Josiah is going for the Sixers for the next head coach. They're taking a look at the foul right now as Miles Turner He was driving right into the lane, floated up over Olenek, and Olenek took a big shot underneath the basket on that last play. So this is an official review currently right now. Over 100 people watching, and not even at halftime. You guys are the real MVPs out here. Big thank you all for stopping on by on my stream. I cover play-by-play basketball action here as we're on Behind the Arc Basketball. And tonight I'm also covering the Lakers game versus the Blazers, so feel free to stop on by for that one. I'm a Celtics fan myself, by the way, but I cover the entire NBA, so all fans here are welcome of all teams, and they also cover college basketball games as well. So they're taking a look at this one right now, official review on this foul on the court. The clock is stopped with 5:35 left remaining. Hey, welcome in, Willie. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's going to be hard to win out for the Heat with two of their best players out. Yes. This game just has swung into the favor of the Pacers right now with Jimmy Butler, their top player, out of the game with a left shoulder strain. So it's going to be 2 free throws coming up. Looks like my Miles Turner here at the free throw line. Will my Celtics beat the Raptors? I think it's going to go into a 7-game series. It could come down to the final shot, in my opinion. I think the Celtics have a great chance, though, to beat the Raptors. Should be a good game. First free throw is up and through at the line by Turner. Second one coming up here for the Pacers. And the second one's no good after the timeout. Rebounds by the Heat. Hey, what is good, Anthony? Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, this is my first time covering both of these teams in the bubble. They usually have like the earlier games, like the 4 o'clock games where I'm getting home from work. But glad that they have like a later game today at the 6:30 time slot. Miami missed the 3 from the right corner. Rebound Pacers. 5:10 left to go before halftime. Pacers with the basketball, dribbling here at the top of the key. He slided over to the right baseline into the hands of Turner. Guarded by Olynyk. Pass over to the right wing. Back to the left wing here to Brogdon. As we have 5 minutes left to go. Brogdon spin move at the free throw circle. Pass it back out to Oladipo. Shot fake on Hero. Driving here left baseline. Oladipo puts it up. And Kelly Olynyk gets the block. But they're going to call goaltend here or what? Yes, they did. They call goaltend by Kelly Olynyk. That was close. Really close. That was close. I'm not sure. Not sure if that had enough, but man, that was close. It's going to be Heat basketball. Yes, it's a left shoulder strain. That it had the graphic a couple minutes ago over on TNT that it said. Tyler Hero now with the ball for the Heat. He dribbles left baseline. They swing it back out to the left wing. Back over to Hero. Off the pass by Adebayo. Hero takes a 3. It's off the mark. No good. Tipped around. Olynyk comes up with a rebound. Slides it right back over to Hero. Hero shot fake. Pass over to Olynyk. Olynyk pass into the left baseline here to Adebayo. Nice cutter. Off the pass of the basket into the lane. Over to Tyler Hero's Bam Adebayo. Gets credited for the assist. And the Heat lead by 6. 42-36. 4:10 left to go before halftime. This game is moving along by fast so far. I like these types of games. Pacers with the ball at the top of the key. Brogdon dribbles now at the right baseline, guarded by Olynyk of the Heat. Brogdon still has it for the Pacers. Dribbles right baseline, still with the basketball. Brogdon driving inside, floats it up with the left hand, too high off the glass, as he did not pass the basketball to any of his teammates on that possession. Miami gets right behind the defense. Nice pass to Olynyk in the key, and he puts it up and in off the backboard for 2. The passing looking so keyed in right now for the Heat with 3:40 left to go before halftime. Hey, welcome in, Ken Pope. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Do I think the Clippers should be worried about the Mavericks? Yes, I do think so. Paul George really needs to step up if the Clippers want to have a chance to take the series. 3-point shot off the mark, no good. Hit the front rim by the Pacers. That is 2 shots that's been way, way off the mark on the last 2 shots for the Pacers. Rebound Heat. Miami has it. Inside the post, going to float it up, and Tyler Hero floated up, but before that, there was a foul away from the basketball as Miami picks up the offensive foul, and the ball goes back to the Pacers with 3:14 left to go. Hey, Rago Monkey, thanks so much for stopping by on the channel. Really do appreciate it. If you guys are new here on the platform, first timers, make sure to smash that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell if you'd like to be notified about future live streams here. I covered an entire NBA, also covered college basketball games as well. I'm a Celtics fan, but all fans here to the channel are welcome and accepted as we get right back to action. Pacers have it. Right baseline jumper. That's a 3rd shot that's way, way off the mark. hit the front rim, and rebound goes to the Heat. Miami has it right back, 3 minutes to play. Cole Hand here. Welcome in, man. Really do appreciate it for stopping on by. Really good announcer, bro. You earned a sub. Thanks so much, man, for the sub. You guys are awesome. Heat with the basketball. They take the jumper. It's no good. Rebound Pacers. Brogdon now with the ball. Got a couple score updates. I'll update you guys with that in just a moment. Turner. Pass over to the right wing perimeter for the Pacers here. Going to take the deep two. Top of the free throw circle. Got it. With 2.5 left to go. Big shot there goes down. TJ Warren's back in the game. So TJ Warren is back in the game now for Indiana. Jimmy Butler is not in the game currently for the Heat. Robinson's out there. Kendrick Nunn, who's been a healthy scratch for a lot of these games in the playoffs, as he's got the basketball. Nunn driving right baseline, puts it up and in off the backboard for 2. Welcome in, guys, to the sports play-by-play community as we keep on building it up today over on YouTube. 2 minutes remaining before halftime. Heat currently leading by 8. Pacers going to take a 3. It's up. It's no good. Rattled out. I like to see the Pacers pass the ball a whole lot more. They pass the ball once in the possession, and they take a contested 3. They got to pass the ball a ton more. Heat have been able to get some buckets because of beautiful passing. Heat take a 3. It's no good off the front rim. A rebound back to Indiana. Pacers now with the basketball. 1:35 left to go before halftime. Pacers dribble right baseline. Oladipo slides it back out to Brogdon. Pass inside over to Turner. As Miles Turner gets bumped and fouled, he's going to go right back over to the free throw line, where he's done quite a bit of free throws throughout the course of this game so far in the first half. 1:30 left to go. We're going to take a timeout right now, and we'll be back after this break. This game's moving by fast. All right, let's see here. Vegas Golden Knights, wow, 5-zip yesterday over Vancouver. Wow. 1-0 Islanders up in the lead. Thanks so much, Vaughn, for the update. Let's see here. Who will not be watching the next Mavs versus Clippers games? As, of course, Dap is not missing it. Kawhi versus Luka will turn up. And if Porzingis is back, watch out for the Mavericks. If Paul George cannot step up his game, watch out. Another sweep in the first round. L says we will see. Indiana's been playing the Heat close. It's just Miami's always been able to close it out in the first 3 games of the series so far. If you guys are new on the channel, 100 people even watching, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. This is my first game tonight. I'll be covering a double header, so it doesn't stop right after this. I still continue. We're calling the doubleheader in the late game tonight for the nightcap. We're calling Lakers versus Blazers, so feel free to stop on by for that one. Yes, I'll be covering that, Terry. Let's see here. If I had to predict the Lakers-Blazers game, I'm going to take the Lakers in that one. And if I had to predict that score, I would go with Lakers 122, Blazers 115. If I had to predict that one for today. Yeah, feel free to let me know who you guys like here in this one down in the chat below. Big thank you all for stopping on by. This is the first time I've covered these 2 teams before in the playoffs. So I've been covering like all the other series. Besides, I haven't covered the Bucks versus Magic yet. That's during the day when I'm at work. But yeah, Heat versus Pacers, the first 3 games in the series were always usually 4 o'clock Eastern when I was getting home from work, and I've been covering the 6:30 and the 9 o'clock games after work. So I'm glad that I'm able to finally cover these 2 teams. It's awesome. So we're currently on a timeout, 1:30 left to go before halftime. I like this game currently, because it's moving by fast. Fast-paced game. Victor Oladipo leading the way for the Pacers. He's got 11. 10 by Miles Turner. Miles Turner's gone to the free throw line twice. He's only hit 1 free throw, though, as he's 1 for 4. As far as the Heat leading scores of this game so far, 11 points off the bench by Kelly Olynyk. He leads the way so far. Bam Adebayo with 8 points, 7 by Jay Crowder. The Heat's bench looks good. Kendrick Nunn playing off the bench. Heroes got 7 from the bench, Nunn with 5, and 2 by Derrick Jones Jr. Olynyk leading the scoring from the bench with 11. So currently that is 25 bench points right now by the Miami Heat right before halftime. Yeah, those are the early games over on NBA TV, like the games that aren't so great, like the Brooklyn Nets against the Toronto Raptors. They were putting for the early, in the afternoon games. Hey, welcome in, Patrick. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. The Heat are leading the series. Series lead is 3-0 for Miami. So Miami looking for the sweep. Jimmy Butler not playing in this game currently due to a left shoulder strain for Jimmy Butler. Pacers currently trailing by 8 right now, but welcome back in, man. Really do appreciate it. players able to step up for the Pacers. They just gotta pass the ball more and take more open shots than what they are doing, because they're taking a ton of contested jumpers and they've been hitting the rim short and not even closer. So a couple air balls in this game for the Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon, he's 2 for 7 from the floor, 4 points, 3 assists so far by Brogdon. Brogdon went off in Game 3. Today it's been a rough start for Brogdon. Still a lot of basketball left to go, though. Alright, here we go. Right back into the game after a timeout. We have 1:30 left to go before halftime. If you're new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe as I cover play-by-play basketball. It's going to be Miles Turner shooting 2 at the line. First one, no good. Second free throw coming up by Turner. It's up and through. 46-39. Heat basketball now into the hands of Adebayo. He has it at the right elbow. Shot fake on Turner. Adebayo going to dribble at the top of the free throw circle. He hands it off to Duncan Robinson. Robinson dribble drive inside the lane. Lays it up and in with the right hand off the backboard for 2 by Duncan Robinson. 9-point lead now by Miami. Pacers basketball. Brogdon has it. Dribbles past the half-court logo. 1 minute remaining before halftime. Bounce pass to the right elbow. As they swing it over to TJ Warren. Warren floats it up and it looked like the ball slipped out of his hands maybe, as it was an air ball. Rebound goes over to the Heat. Robinson, nice pass into the key. Adebayo swung it back out to the left corner, but the ball gets intercepted by the Pacers. They move it up the court here in transition. Slides it back out to the right corner. They take a 3. Oladipo sinks it from the perimeter. 48-42 is the score. 6-point game currently. 38 seconds left to go before halftime. Heat now with the basketball. Dragic dribbles at the top of the key for Miami here. So we got a 17-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Shot clock down to 10, game clock down to 27. Dragic has it at the right wing. Takes a 3 for the Heat. No good. Hit the front rim. Ball tipped around. Rebound Pacers. 19 seconds left to go. Shot clock turned off. Pacers dribble past the half-court logo into the hands of Oladipo. 13 seconds remain. Slides it to the right wing perimeter. As it's into the hands of TJ Warren now. Dribble drive right baseline. Takes the jumper over Duncan Robinson. No good off the mark. Ball tipped around. Rebound Heat. Dribbles past half court. Gonna jack up a shot. Top of the key 3. It's off the mark. No good. At the horn by Kendrick Nunn. And we go to halftime of the good one. 48 Miami. 42 Indiana. The game so far with not a whole ton of fouls, as this game has been fast-paced between these two teams in transition. Watch out here for the second half. The big key, though, is the status of Jimmy Butler, whether he'll be back for that second half coming up here. I'm going to see and check Twitter to see if there's been any updates about Jimmy Butler, about any updates that's been coming about or so. But it looks like left shoulder strain for Jimmy Butler. Trying to see if there's like any credible news sources here, though, whenever I check Twitter. But, yeah, without Jimmy Butler, so he exited the game with about 6 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. He is questionable to return right now, it looks like, according to this source, because of a left shoulder strain. Miami's bench outscoring Indiana's bench 25-3 in the first half, as the Heat lead by 6 at halftime, 48-42. So, yeah, according to a source right here, it looks like it's a Miami Heat reporter for the Miami Herald, according to this source on a tweet about 10 seconds ago. Jimmy Butler exited the game in the first quarter, questionable to return due to a left shoulder strain. Jose here wants to see Duncan Robinson break the three-point record. That'd be incredible, man. Duncan Robinson, what an improvement he has done here for the youngster. So TJ Warren is back. Yes, I'll give you guys the stats here right now at halftime. Bam Adebayo. We'll take a look at that for L right now for Bam Adebayo. He had a sweet-looking pass to a Tyler Hero into the lane. Bam Adebayo, he's got 8 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists so far by Bam. He is the number 2 scorer in the Heat's roster currently at halftime, leading the way from the bench. Kelly Olynyk, he's got 11 here at the half, alongside with 5 rebounds. So he's a plus 12 in the court. 7 points by Jay Crowder. 7 points off the bench by Tyler Hero. 5 points by Kendrick Nunn, as he is back, and 5 points by Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson from the perimeter, he's 1 for 4 in that first half from the perimeter, but still got the second half to play for basketball left to go. But this has basically been like the series between these two teams. Like, the Pacers are in this game. Pacers have been in throughout their 3 games in the series. They've been in it, but the Heat just been able to have a closer and close out the games here for the first 3 to go up 3-0. But yeah, Kendrick Nunn, he's been a healthy scratch for... Yeah, he's been a healthy scratch for every single game of the playoffs leading up to this one, and Kendrick Nunn finally gets his chance off the bench as he is in the running for the Rookie of the Year this season. It's going to go to Ja, though. So Ja will get the Rookie of the Year, like 99.9%. Bookie's saying 226 total, so do I think 124 to 115, as Dapa's betting over 226 rather than under. Yes, I would go with the over 2 for this game. I feel like it's going to pick up in the second half, and indeed, this game's going by so fast, L. Not a whole lot of fouls. 7:45 p.m. on the East Coast. And yeah, this game tipped off like just over an hour ago, and it is going by super duper close, or super duper fast between these two teams, and the Pacers hanging in there like they have done throughout the entirety of the series. Yes, key player here, Terry put in Victor Oladipo. He has the chance to take over in the second half for the Pacers. Just has to hit some shots. He leads the team in scoring right now for Indiana. We take a look at the Pacers totals. 14 points by Oladipo, along with 5 rebounds and a steal by Oladipo here in the first half. Looking solid from the floor, 6 for 10. And then 11 points at halftime by Miles Turner. Able to get to the free throw line on 3 separate occasions, but he has missed quite a bit of free throws as he is 2 for 6 from the floor. Hey, welcome in Alex here. Alex is a big Cubs fan as he is back. Looks like Cubs are leading the Tigers. Already up to the zip and already heading through the cycle there as they got second inning coming up for the Cubs. Wow. Yeah, they should be able to win like a good amount of those games in that series against the Tigers. Detroit's just been rough like lately with their MLB team. Last year was like a abysmal year for the Detroit Tigers. Not as bad as Baltimore though. Willie puts out he thinks this will be the closest game throughout the entire series between these two teams. Yeah, wouldn't be surprising. Hopefully it's gonna be a really good game between these two teams. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Currently, we're at halftime between these two teams. The Thunder with a major victory today over the Rockets. We'll update you guys with that one. No problem, L. No problem, man. These streams are up for you guys whenever you have a chance. But thanks so much, brother, for stopping on by. Really do appreciate it. Indeed, Ken. If he hits those free throws, almost an even game right now going into halftime. There was a great game between the Thunder and the Rockets. As we'll update you guys with the scores of what's going on throughout these games today with a quick scoreboard update just a moment from now. Alright, so this is what a quick scoreboard update looks like for everybody. Big thank you all. We got 70 people out in the channel with a quick scoreboard update of the 2 other games that finished up today throughout the NBA. Alright, so currently we're just at halftime between these two teams. What a comeback by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dennis Schroeder, possible 6th man award winner for this season. He dropped down 30 today for the Thunder. He had a great game in Game 3 as well. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a double-double, 18 and 12, and phenomenal for the Thunder with that comeback over the Rockets. That is crazy that series is tied up at 2. Looked like the Thunder would have been swept today, but no, they came back from huge deficits in both Games 3 and Game 4, and in close games. I thought I was watching Game 3 all over again when I tuned into like the last 5 minutes of that game when I came home from work. That was insane. Do I want to watch good Big 12 games this season? Of course, Vaughn, I do. We're going to get them, though. Baylor versus Kansas. Hopefully, I'll be able to cover some on the channel. Baylor looks like they could possibly win the national title. They are my favorite to win the national title right now for college basketball. They have a solid perimeter team, great defense, and they retain like most of their starters from like this past season. And Jared Butler and Maseo Teague, their top 2 players, are back for the Baylor Bears. And Kansas is gonna give it a run though for Baylor's. Kansas looks like they could possibly be an Elite 8 Final Four team. I'd love to cover Kansas Baylor, hopefully twice if they put them on national TV when I'm home here and able to cover them. That'll be great. And they got some other great teams in the Big 12 for the season with West Virginia. West Virginia is going to have a good season. I think they're going to be a top 20 team, possibly top 15, possibly make the Elite 8 if they reach their ceiling there for West Virginia. Should be a great defensive team. If they can drill the threes, then West Virginia could be really dangerous this year for the Big 12. And then Oklahoma State, they got Cade Cunningham. That's another one. Texas Tech, top 25 team. They could very well get better as well if they get a couple of key players with waivers. They're looking for Mac McClung. I think Mac McClung most likely will sit out though, but if they do get Mac McClung, that would be huge. Iowa for Alex here. Hopefully, man. Hopefully I'll be able to cover some Iowa games. I bet you that they're going to have them on national TV a bunch of times. Providence, hope so too. Hopefully we'll do Providence versus Villanova again. They usually have like a couple of Providence games on national TV a year. Usually Gus Johnson calls those over on Fox, like the 12 o'clock noontime games over on the Saturday. Hope so, man. It's probably going to be Providence against Villanova, most likely. That'll be the game, or Providence against Seton Hall. Indeed, Alex, Iowa's going to be dangerous this year for college basketball. Dappa, he's seen that I've been streaming for a while, but how long has guys been streaming sports like this? He's never seen it in the UK. I think a couple of years for some of these people. I think I'm going to check a couple of channels because there's the channel The Sports Fury, and they cover like a bunch of NBA games, and they've also covered the NFL, and they've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing this since January of 2019, but I picked this up seeing like a couple more channels that they have done this like 3-4 years before me. Yeah, the Sports Fury has been doing this since 2016. So they've been doing this since 2016. And they are the biggest one that I know for play-by-play channels. They have over 80,000 subs, and they also do NFL games. And the basketball has been like the biggest for growth, though. There we go. We got 70. You guys are awesome. Iowa State. Oof. I don't know about covering Iowa State games this year. I don't know anymore. He's just kidding about that one. He's an FSU fan for college basketball. But yeah, Iowa State, if they're like a team at the bottom of the conference, chances are that they probably won't be able to cover them because they'll probably not be on national TV this year. I remember there was a stream that somebody asked me if I was going to cover an Eastern Kentucky stream. Somebody asked me that in one of the games if I was going to cover Eastern Kentucky. I'm like, no, I don't have access to that because they're on ESPN Plus. They're on ESPN Plus. Yeah, I've only seen them stream, Chase. I haven't really been able to drop by on their streams because they have like so many people on their streams anyway that the chat just like goes like it flies right by. Soccer needs streaming. I agree with you, man. People were saying about that for baseball, that they're struggling to find baseball streams as well. Not a whole lot of people do baseball. It's basically like basketball and then football stuff. Cover Missouri Valley State. Oof. From the SWAC. I think they put those games on for free over on ESPN3. Like Missouri Valley State against Texas Southern. Oh, imagine if I covered Texas Southern when they upset Oregon. That was crazy. I really wonder how well Howard's going to do this season. Because Howard has McCurr Maker, who's like a 5-star recruit playing for Howard. That's going to get interesting. And also they got Nogel Eastern from Purdue. Nogel Eastern, he committed to Michigan, and then he had to withdraw from Michigan due to his credits not being able to transfer over to his major. So I remember Alex in the chat, he kept on asking whether Nogel Eastern was going to go over to Iowa, but actually that news story was buried. That news story was buried into a couple weeks ago. But Nogel Eastern, if you guys didn't know, he used to play at Purdue. He committed to, out of all the teams, Howard to play with McCurr Maker. Hey, welcome in, Austin. Thanks so much for stopping by. My favorite team is the Celtics, by the way. I cover the entire NBA. I'm from Massachusetts, but all fans here of all teams are welcome in the channel. I'll also be covering the Lakers game versus the Blazers right after this today. Yeah, I used to play baseball back in high school, but I hear you, Chase. Just the time of the game, it's gone by so slow. Like when I play baseball, the games used to fly by. Like back in Little League, we had a game that the final score was 1-0. Back in Little League, the game lasted 44 minutes. When we played high school baseball, games flew right by. When I went out to baseball games, like to the Paw Sox, the local AAA team down the road for me, the games lasted like 2 hours, 55 minutes, 3 hours. I went to the Sea Dogs game up in Portland 2 years ago. That game lasted 3 hours. And then I watched games on TV, and guess what? Those games go on for 4+ hours for major league games or so. Like 4 hours, 5-hour games. It is bad. 5-hour games with a score being like 16-11. Oh, it's awful. It's bad. Like how they have to do like pitching changes like every like 1 or 2 innings now, that the pitchers like 20 pitches is enough, that they're not like tough enough to go deep into their account to throw 100+ pitches. Like when I used to play high school baseball, I was training every single day in the summer when I played, throwing 100 pitches on the mound, getting ready for senior league, and these players just not showing toughness, not being able to go to the count, pitching 80, 90 into the count with 100+. It's so unfortunate that they're not going deep and pitching shutouts like they used to be doing back in the 2000s. Colorado State, oof. That's another team I've never covered before. Jimmy Butler, he played in this game earlier, but he is out of this game currently due to a left shoulder strain. He is questionable to return, so he is questionable right now. So we don't know if he's going to return. TJ Warren, he exited the game, but he came back. Hey, welcome in, Yerner. Thanks so much for stopping by. He's going for Miami in this one. Dapple loves college basketball. When the brass bands, they go all out. Crazy, man. They don't hold back for no one, of course. Always great when the pep band comes out. There was somebody over one of my subscribers in the channel. I think he's a member, I think, of the Dayton Flyers pep bands, and they went to unfortunate for this year that he didn't get to play for them. I think he graduated a couple years ago, so I don't think he was in the band anymore now. But I think he played like back in like 2016 and 2017, and one of those years they were in the tournament, he said, and he played in the pep band for the tournaments. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know anymore. They should reduce it to 7 innings now because it's just too long for baseball. Way too long. Oh, that's great, Chase. So he played high school baseball. He was an outfielder, and it was fun because it was fast-paced. Yes. And then I graduated high school back in 2014, and throughout these last 6 years, oh my, have things changed. Things have changed here as far as the pace of the game. I didn't start realizing it until like 2016, 2017, where the pace just got like, it started to like push the limits. And then it's gotten even worse. Like these past 2 years, it's been terrible as far as the pace of the game for baseball. Hey, welcome in from Tokyo. Kokubo, thanks so much for stopping by once again. He bet on Miami for this one. I appreciate it, man, for stopping on by. Joy is putting out here, wants to keep Jimmy Butler out of the game, so it looks like Joy's going to go for Indiana, if I had to guess for this one. Yeah, Japan repping the chat. We had somebody from South Korea. If Vaughn's in the chat right now, we had BKC come back in the chat a couple of days ago. My man BKC, I think he's a Heat fan as well. But he was back here in the chat from South Korea. We got a couple of people out from like Uruguay yesterday, Antigua and Barbuda. We got a lot of countries out there. Of course, the Philippines. We have a ton of people repping the Philippines. Awesome, Chasey. Graduated in 2008. That's great, man. So yeah, about like 6 years older than me, cause I'm 24. I'm gonna turn 25 in October. Tyler Hero's got to go off in the second half. Hope so, man. Vegas Fix. I love watching Tyler Hero, dude, play. He was one of my favorite players in college basketball back during 2018-19. We'll see if Jimmy Butler plays. He's back in his game jersey, so they taped up that left shoulder of his. So Jimmy Butler, He's gonna, yeah, so he is back. So here we go. We start off the third quarter. Jimmy Butler is back. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub, and I'll be back later tonight for the Lakers versus Blazers right after the conclusion of this game. Jimmy Butler's right back in for the Heat. Heat with the basketball first, going right to left in the court. Dragic gonna take a three from the left wing, and he knocks it down for the first triple here of the second half. 51-42 the score. Miami by 9. First possession now to the Pacers for the second half. Indiana has the top of the key. Oladipo dribbles at the left wing perimeter. Slides it over to the right wing. Over into the hands of Brogdon, guarded by Robinson. Brogdon now dribbles. Slides it over left corner. That's a three taken. It's up, and it's good. TJ Warren back in the game. Great to see both of the players injured early. TJ Warren, Jimmy Butler, they are back in the game right now. Hey, welcome in Jose. He's going for the Heat in this one. I think it's weird to date a 24-year-old when he's only 18. Yes, that is pretty weird, man. As Heat gonna take the jumper, it's up and good for 2. 53-45 to score. 10:50 left to go third quarter. Pacers right back with the ball. They're gonna float it up inside the key. Rolls around the rim. No good. Rebound goes back over to the Heat. That's awesome, Chase. He's a Jimmy Butler fan. He's gonna take this home if he comes back. Heat has it, top of the free throw circle. Adebayo swings it back out to Dragic. Dragic able to get around his defender right there, breaking the ankles around Oladipo as he fell down. Able to get back up on his feet. Swings out to Crowder. Crowder takes a three, and he connects from the perimeter right there for the triple. Miami looking solid, hitting threes to start out on a mad dash here in the second half for the Heat. 56-45. Dribble drive inside. Pacers going to put it up. Brogdon puts it off the backboard for 2. That is great. Dappa playing in marching band. Dude, I played marching snare as well back in high school, brother. I was the drum captain in my marching band for 2 years, junior and senior year of high school, dude. How funny, man. That's incredible. 3-point shot from the perimeter, no good. Rebound Heat. That's awesome, though, playing snare in his youth. I still play drums to this day. I have like a whole Pearl marching kit at home. I haven't taken it out in a while, but I want to like find like places to street perform in the future. That'd be cool. That's awesome. El just ordered himself some chicken wings. That is great, man. Rebound goes to the Pacers there off the missed shot. Hey, welcome in. David here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Willie from North Carolina. He is in the house. Welcome in the channel, bud. Vegas Vic's playing the saxophone. There you go. Left baseline jumper. No good off the mark by the Pacers. Rebound Heat. Heat with the basketball. Dribbles now at the left elbow into the hands of Adebayo. Nice pass and feed over to Butler. Puts it up and in off the backboard for 2. Miami up by 11 here. 9 minutes left to go in the third quarter. And the Pacers going to take a timeout. So quick timeout to start for the Pacers. They trail by 11 so far at the moment. So a little bit earlier, Jose was sleepy, but he went to sleep a bit. That will help out. You probably feel energized right now. A little nap will do yourself well. Yeah, Tropical Storm Laura and then Marco. Yeah, about a week ago, that was projected to hit Florida. Now it's going straight through the hot waters of the Gulf. Prayers out to people out in Louisiana. Galveston, Texas is supposed to get a huge impact. And prayers out towards like eastern Texas, towards the southeastern Gulf Coast there of Texas and Louisiana. David's predicting Heat will probably win. Heat looking good so far. Starting off hitting triples here in the second half right now. They're up by 11. Willie wants to see the Pacers win just to keep the series going. I mean, an extra game here. Hey, welcome in, Aldrich. Brian, I appreciate it for stopping by. 100 people here on the channel. Someday, man, someday. Maybe Vegas Vix. I'll do that for you guys. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. 100 plus people watching now. 2 likes away from 75. Currently, we're just on a timeout taken on the floor. Also, I'll be back later tonight covering Lakers versus Blazers, so feel free to stop on by for that game. So I'll be covering play-by-play. As doesn't stop here on the channel. Commitment, dedication, that is what Behind the Arc Basketball is all about here, covering play-by-play. So we take a look right now. Box score statistics look like this. Victor Oladipo, he leads the way for the Pacers with 14 points. 11 by Miles Turner, 10 by TJ Warren for the Miami Heat, leading the way so far in this game. Off the bench is Kelly Olynyk, 11 points here tonight by Olynyk, and then 10 by Jay Crowder, 10 by Adebayo. Miami's bench, it is red hot so far today for the Heat's bench. They've got 25 points. They outscored Indiana's bench 25-3 in that first half. Oh, sorry to hear that, L. His football season got canceled when the playoffs are 2 games away. That's the worst, man. Sorry to hear that, brother. It's too bad that they weren't, like, able to move it to, like, the spring or anything. Hey, welcome back, Josiah. Hope all is well today. Hey, welcome on the channel here. Labarong Mr. Vlog. Thanks so much for stopping by. Heat fan, welcome in here. Currently, we're just on a timeout. We're going to get back in just a moment. Yeah, Pacers struggling defensively. Miami's been passing the ball just all over the perimeter, just been able to hit the open shots. I like to see the Pacers move the ball a ton more to get some separation and hit some shots, because right now it's been a struggle there by the Pacers in this game. That's awesome, Dappa. His brother's a master drummer with a djembe type. It's African drumming, yes. I used to do that back in high school. I did a couple of performances for the concert there with a djembe. We have a couple of djembes in the house. That's great. Wow, that is awesome. We did I think it was for my senior year for combined symphonic band and chorus. We did Africa by Toto, and I did the djembe as a accompaniment for that song with the chorus. That was great. Oh, sorry to hear that, Ellen. It's his last year of high school as well. Man, that's a crusher, dude. So sorry to hear that. So we're going to get right back to action now. Leading scorer for the Heat, it happens to be Kelly Olynyk. He's got 11 points so far. As we get back after this timeout. 58-47 to score. Pacers float up the jumper at the right elbow. It is up. And it went through, but they're going to call the Pacers in the offensive foul before that as Miles Turner pushed off. And the ball goes back to the Heat with 8:50 left to go. Hey, welcome in Taco Meat. He likes the Heat to take on the Bucks in the second round. Signed him up for that one. I appreciate the man for stopping by. Once again, crazy game I called yesterday between the Mavs and the Clippers. We get right back into it. Miami now with the basketball. Top of the free throw circle as Adebayo hands it over to Duncan Robinson. Robinson swings it back to the right wing. Pass over to Adebayo inside the key. Turnaround jumper. It's up. No good. Tipped around. Adebayo steps in the baseline, though, with the ball out of bounds. And the Pacers will get it right back now with 8:31 on the clock. If you're new on the channel, over 100 people watching now, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell if you'd like to be notified here for future live streams. Let me know down in the chat below who you got in this one. If you're going for the Pacers, let me know. If you're going for the Heat, let me know down in the chat below. Let's go. 8:15 left to go in quarter number 3. Pacers now with the basketball. They have it at the left wing dribbling. Going to take a deep three from way out. Oladipo missed it off the mark. A rebound Heat approaching 8 minutes left to go in quarter number 3. At the top of the key, Adebayo hands it out to Duncan Robinson. He's going to shoot the three off the top of the rim. No good. He gets his own offensive rebound. Robinson slides it back out to Adebayo. Bam has it. Passes now into the hands of Butler. Jimmy Butler back out on the court. Dribbles right baseline. Floats it up. High off the glass. He gets bumped and fouled. And Jimmy Butler will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 here for the Heat. Clock will stop with 7:51 left to go. Butler looking for the 60 spot on the board here for Miami. Hey, Behind the Arc fan, thanks so much, man, for stopping by. We're talking about music in the chat as well, man. Yeah, Behind the Arc fan, what instrument you play, bud? I played the drums growing up. But that's awesome, man. You just got back, you had a music lesson. That's great, dude. I played the drums growing up. I played the drums since, like, 3rd and 4th grade. And then all the way through high school. I still play the drums today. I got a marching snare kit back in my house. It's a 14-inch, yeah, it's 14-inch pearl marching snare I got back in my house. Jimmy Butler hits it both down at the free throw line. They lead by 13, largest lead of the game for the Heat. Pacers now with the ball driving. Inside the key, they lost control of it. So it gets stolen away by Miami here. Duncan Robinson leaves it over for Butler. Butler now passes inside the key over to Crowder. Crowder couldn't finish, hit the rim. Ball get deflected out of bounds. It's going to be tipped. The refs say out of bounds by Adebayo. And the Pacers have it right back. Oh, awesome, man, Behind the Arc fan. That's great, dude. Pacers have the basketball right back. 7:20 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They have it at the top of the key over into the hands now of at the top of the key into the hands of Warren. Moves it back to Brogdon now. Brogdon with the basketball as they will go inside. Brogdon missed the layup with the left hand. Too high off the glass. A rebound Heat. 7 minutes remain left to go in the 3rd. Dragic dribbles left baseline. Now he goes underneath, try to leave it out for his teammate, looking for the foul. There was none, as the Pacers get the basketball right back in transition on a 2-on-1. Heat going to pick up a foul, though, as the clock will stop with 6:56. That's great, man, for sure, behind the arc fan. Dude, there's some ruthless people out here. There's some ruthless people out here. But it's just unfortunate. Thank you guys so much for the mod squad. You guys are awesome. Don't worry, behind the arc fan. We got your backs. We got your backs, guys. That's just uncalled for, unfortunate, dude. This is ridiculous. He might have been talking to me, though. I don't know. It's the Pacers bounce pass inside. They put it up and then off the glass for 2. 60-49 to score. You are the man, behind the arc fan. You're the man, brother. Don't worry about that. There's people like that, like, it's unfortunate, the people that come on here. Got put in the hidden section right away. Floater and the key goes down by the Heat for 2, as Miami just keeps on getting shots here. Goran Dragic inside, put it up and in. That's awesome. Uncle Pizzle here. Used to play the drums back in the day. School church for the Steel Pan Group. That is awesome, my man. And as well as radio production. Dude, that's what I do for my job, Uncle Pizzle. I'm a radio production manager at a radio station. That's crazy, like, how we, like, connect through the world like that. Pacers. Swing it back out to the left corner. Ball gets deflected out of bounds by Jimmy Butler. Clock will stop with 6:05 left to go here in the third quarter. As the Pacers will get it right back. Butler deflected it out of bounds. If you guys are new on the channel, 115 people here watching. Hit that thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Oh, dude, my paradiddles are pretty solid. We used to have, like, a ton of stuff in the music that I used to write. And it had, like, a bunch of, like, paradiddle stuff that we used to do for, drums back for marching band, as they leave it over for the Pacers inside, puts it up and in for 2 off the glass by TJ Warren. So he was looking for the contact, didn't get it. Ball goes back to Miami. Heat with the basketball, got a quick fall here, picked up by the Pacers with 5:47 on the clock. When Jose was little, he used to skate. He had a little skateboard, played the piano, and then he went to school and learned so much there. That's great, man. Yeah, David told me the Heat would probably win. Pacers can't catch up. 11-point game currently. It was 13 just a moment ago. Butler with the basketball now off the inbound for the Heat. Dribbles now inside. Slides it back out to the right wing perimeter. Crowder has it back over to Butler. Butler here at the top of the key. Oh, whoa. He just airmails it over the head of Jay Crowder out of bounds. As Jimmy Butler looking for the 100-mile-per-hour fastball over there and stride to Jay Crowder and couldn't hit him as he just airmailed it over his face and out of bounds. Jose used to play the guitar, but it's too hard. Yeah, man. I took guitar class back my freshman year of high school, and I hear you, man. That'd be the hardest instrument that I tried, like, taking, like, with either between guitar and piano back in high school that I took those classes. Yeah, I would say guitar was the hardest one. 3-point shot taken, knocks it down from the perimeter there by Indiana's. It's a 62-54 game. Indeed, my man. I don't know anymore. You guys are incredible. Behind the arc fan for sure, but brother. Dedicated fan here, and definitely my man. He made this fan account for me here, brother. You are awesome, man. I think Behind the Arc fan was like subscriber number 100. Like he's been a loyal subscriber here all on the channel all the way back from April of 2019. As we're gonna go to a timeout right now, 62-54. Heat were up by 13. This is now an 8-point game, part of a 5-zip Pacer run. We got 120 people here on the channel. If you guys are new, make sure to spike that thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and feel free to turn on the notification bell if you'd like to be notified about future live streams here. Let's see. Hey, welcome in, Pain-Causing Samurai. Really do appreciate it for stopping on by. Are the Bucks going to be the only Eastern Conference team not to sweep the first rounds? They very well might be. With that first game won by the Magic. If the Heat can pull this off, that means that the Bucks are the only ones still playing after today. Yep, only thing about me and Uncle Pizzle is that he's a Lakers fan, I'm a Celtics fan, but indeed, man, we get a lot in common. It's incredible how we have so much in common here, how we're able to build up this sports community. One of Von's co-teachers is named Laura. Yeah, one of my co-workers that I used to work at the station is named Laura, but Hurricane Laura coming in. Gonna hit the golf. Prayers out to anybody here out in Texas or Louisiana. This is supposed to hit them, I believe, at a Category 2. And then Marco. Marco as well is supposed to be hitting like a double whammy, like winning like a one-day span. That's cool, Chase. He taught himself to play the guitar. That's awesome, man. It took a while, started looking up tabs, but got it down after 6 months. That's great, and he loves it. First time seeing my page. Willie here, gonna subscribe. Love the content, really do appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome on the channel. Currently, we're on the timeout. Heat leads 62-54, 5:16 left to go in the third quarter. Melvin, welcome in here, brother. From the Philippines, got a lot of Philippines out here again. You guys are awesome. Yeah, Mitch has been here. Remembers his first stream, November 2019, Florida State. Played back in November 2019. That's awesome. Glad to have you on board, Mitch. This has been great covering games for you guys. I cannot wait for college basketball to come back. We're gonna get a whole new like audience in once again for college. That audience was lit. We had a good amount of Florida State streams this past season. Should have quite a bit this upcoming season too. As far as the ACC, I think it's gonna be 4 really good teams that should be in the top 25: Virginia, Duke, UNC, and Florida State. Indeed, Dap, a paradiddle, great for drum fills and drum rolls as well. Got to get those diddles out. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We were talking about the Big 12 earlier. Baylor and Kansas, Texas Tech, West Virginia. There's a lot of good teams here in the Big 12. Yeah, Mitch. Would you be interested, man? Yeah, feel free, Mitch. If you're interested in the mod, definitely can hit you one up, brother, on that. Because he's been on here for quite a while. I have a couple more people in mind, like once we get through the playoffs and stuff like that as well. Alright, so we're going to get right back into this game. 8-point game as the Heat leads it. It's an Indiana run, though, of 5-0. As we got 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter, the Heat inbound, and the ball gets intercepted by the Pacers. Now into the hands of Oladipo. Swings it back out to Brogdon. He takes a 3 straight away. It is up, and it's through from the perimeter. 62-57. It's a 5-point game now. Indiana has put themselves right back in it. 8-0 run, last minute and a half. Awesome, man. Definitely going to hit you up on one, brother. There you go, dude. Congrats, man, as we welcome in Mitch J to the mod squad here, as he has earned it. 5-point game right now. 4:39 left to go in the third quarter. Miami goes inside. Looks like it's going to be a blocking foul picked up by the Pacers here as the clock will stop. It's going to be 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Adebayo. Not a whole lot of free throws in this game so far. Is Iowa in the top 6 of the rankings? Yes, I have Iowa in the top 6 of my rankings, Alex. 2 shots here at the free throw line by Adebayo. First one's up, first one's through. 63-57 right now. Hey, I appreciate it, Mitch. Thanks so much, man, for being a loyal, dedicated subscriber in the channel. You guys are awesome. Adebayo now with 11. He's got a double-double, 11 points, 12 rebounds. Second free throw coming up here at the line by the Heat. Adebayo knocks it down. 7-point game. If you guys are new, over 150 people watching now, hit that thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. Pacers now with the ball. 4:30 left to go in the third quarter. They take a 3. Oladipo's 3, though, hit the front rim as it gets rebounded by the Heat. Heat now with the basketball. So they dribble at the right baseline. Slides it back to the top. Duncan Robinson takes a 3 straight away over Turner. No good. Ball tipped around. And it gets poked. Almost out of bounds. Adebayo tried to save it, but it gets intercepted here by the Pacers. Off the steal. Indiana now has it. Shot fake left baseline. As they will go inside. Turner floats it up, and we get a blocking foul here, it looks like. They're going to say Miles Turner ran over a Heat defender. So that's going to be an offensive foul by Miles Turner. They will not count the bucket. As Miles Turner, yeah, Jimmy Butler took the charge. So Jimmy Butler took the charge, and this basketball is going to go back to Miami. 4 minutes left to go now in the third quarter. Heat with the basketball. Butler has it top of the key. Slides it over to the right elbow. Into the hands of Adebayo, guarded by Turner. Adebayo drives. Ooh, he's on the ground with the basketball. As he stumbled, we get a tie-up here inside the key between Adebayo and Oladipo as the clock will stop with 3:48. Awesome. Alex's man there hitting a 400 feet home run for the Cubs. There you go. 64-57 the score. It's going to be a tip here coming up at the free throw circle. And the Heat will tip it up, and they get in control of the tip. Jay Crowder hands it out to Tyler Hero. Hero now takes the jumper. It's no good off the mark. Rebound Pacers. Pacers now with the basketball. At the top of the key with Brogdon. 18 on the shot clock as we approach 3.5 left to go. Pass inside over to Turner. He puts it up and in off the glass for 2. Yeah, this has been a lower scoring game. Even though both of these teams have been like up-tempo. Like these two teams have played up-tempo basketball today. It's been a good amount of turnovers in this game. Right corner 3 off the mark. No good by Crowder. A lot of turnovers and missed shots. A rebound by the Pacers now. 5-point game. Pacers hanging right in there. Brogdon slides it over to the left corner. Nice dish back over to Brogdon. Low post, puts it up. He got rejected by the rim. See, there's been a lot of multiple chances in this one. They just can't finish it off. Heat with the basketball now at the left elbow. Into the hands of Butler. Butler has it, backing his way inside. Jimmy Butler, turnaround jumper, puts it up off the side of the rim. No good. He was contacted, no foul. Rebound Pacers. Indiana going to swing it now to the right corner. They take a 3. It's off the mark once again. They got to pass it more. Got to pass it to the wide open players. Instead, they just jack up a shot in transition with a hand in the face. Heat get the basketball right back. Miami now at the right corner. They dribble right baseline with Jimmy Butler, and he puts it down for 2. 66-59, 2:25 remaining. Sure, definitely, Alec can update you guys with the stats after the end of this quarter. This game's moving by fast here. Pacers right back with the ball. They have it at the top of the key with Oladipo. Hands it out to Brogdon. Brogdon dribbles towards his right, hands it back out to Warren, slides it over to Oladipo. He's guarded at the left wing perimeter. Oladipo now, step back 3 in the air, over Crowder, got it. Big 3-point shot to keep the Pacers right in this one. 4-point game, 66-62 with 2 minutes left to go remaining. Victor Oladipo's got 20 and 4 for 9 from the perimeter. Into the hands now of Tyler Hero. Swings it back out to Duncan Robinson. Catch and shoot 3. It was an air ball though. Shot it just over the hoop. Rebound Pacers. As they floated back to the right corner, got the basketball and they stepped out of bounds with it. Turnover Indiana. Ball go back over to Miami with 1:42 remaining. Definitely, Willie. That's what they got to do right now. There's been so many contested shots in this game by the Pacers today. Seems like they control the rebound and they dribble up the court, don't bother passing to their teammates, and just jack up shots. They got to pass the ball a whole lot more. 1 second here. Was that out of bounds by the Pacers or what? They're going to say inbound coming up. As we try to sort it out. We try to sort out who's going to get the inbound. It's going to be, okay, so the refs changed the call here. It's going to be inbound by the Pacers. Initial call was out of bounds by the Pacers, but inbound by the Pacers now. They pass it out into the hands of Brogdon. Brogdon now at the right wing. 1:30 left to go, third quarter, driving. Pass it over to the left elbow. As they will take a floater and a key. No good, hit the front rim. They've had a lot of looks that's hit the front rim today. That's Jakar Sampson who missed the shot. A rebound to Tyler Hero. He drives right baseline, floats it up, and Hero for 2. Hey, welcome in, Mento. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Really do appreciate it. Heat fan here. Still surprised this series is a sweep as the Heat are controlling this game up by 6 right now. Pacers are still in it, though. They just can't get anything going. They turn it over once again. Minute remaining in the third quarter. Jimmy Butler with it, and the quick fall picked up by Indiana as he dribbled past half court. Hey, welcome in, Kevin Portland. Thanks so much for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button as I cover play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball. I covered the entire NBA, also covered college basketball games as well. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, but I cover all teams here for the NBA, so all fans here are glad and welcome on the channel. Hey, Aldrich, thanks so much for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. And Serge Ibaka's back here. Hope all went well. You had his first day of school. Hope all went well, bud, on your first day of school. Heat are in the bonus. Next time they'll go to the free throw line. They just missed the shot. Rebound Pacers. 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Indiana now with the basketball at the top of the key. They're going to take a 3 from straight away. And they get knocked down as well. It's going to be 3 free throws coming up at the line. TJ Warren. He gets knocked down trying to take the 3 with 36.8 left to go, and Warren will go and shoot 3 at the free throw line. Hasn't been a whole lot of free throws either in this game. This game's moving by fast. Thanks so much, Kevin Portland. Really do appreciate it with a sub, brother. Alex rooting for the Chicago Cubs right now. Wants Anthony Rizzo to bring in the run. Yeah, Willie. They've had multiple opportunities to spread the ball out past the basketball, and they're taking contested shots a lot in this game. They've taken a lot of floaters as well, and they've hit the front rim like plenty of times. It's been a lot of ugly shots in this game. 68-62 in a fast-paced game, low-scoring game as well. Both of these teams just dribble up the court, and they've been taking a lot of quick shots, not a whole lot of passing. Miami, though, has been able to pass it quite a bit sometimes in this game. That's how they've been able to find the openings. But yeah, Miami 42% shooting from the floor. Pacers at 43%. Hey, Mike Williams, welcome on the channel, man. Really do appreciate it. Patel, thanks so much for stopping by. Hey, welcome in, Ryan. Hope all is well, brother. Glad to have you guys once again. 10 likes away from 100 here. Let's get it, everybody. We got 150 on in the chat. Hey, welcome in. Jose Known, welcome in if I'm pronouncing that correct. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for covering the game. Earn a new sub. Thanks so much. Really do appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. Let's keep on rolling here, folks. I'll be covering Lakers versus Portland right after this one. Part of a doubleheader tonight, so feel free to stop on by for that one as well. We'll take a look right now, since we're on a little brief stoppage in time, as there was a three-point shot just moments ago. It's going to send to the free throw line for the Pacers to shoot three coming up here at the line in just a brief moment. But yeah, Victor Oladipo, 20 points, leads the way for the Pacers. 15 by Turner, along with 11 rebounds. And then 12 points by T.J. Warren. Johnny Pittsburgh, welcome in here. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. For the Heat, leading the way, Bam Adebayo, double-double. He's got 12 and 14 right now, along with 4 assists. 11 points off the bench by Olynyk, and then 10 points by Jay Crowder. 8 by Dragic, 6 by Butler, and 5 by Robinson for the Miami Heat. Actually, what's going on right now? They're reviewing this play. Coach is challenged as the call gets overturned. What happened was that Indiana took a three from straight away. The refs had said that it was a foul by Miami, and they overturned the call. So with 36.8 left to go, they're not going to send Indiana, it looks like, to the free throw line. Kevin rooting for his Blazers tonight. As we got Trey here. Checkmark. What is up, Trey? Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Jurgen Moto, welcome to the channel here from the Philippines. Really appreciate it. Got a lot of Philippines out here. Yeah. Dude, this is crazy, guys. As, Ryan putting out just hit 2K. Already half K to 3K. This is great, man. Dude, we are doing an awesome job here on the tube. This is incredible, all the subscribers I got in the playoffs. You guys are the real MVPs. This is awesome. I covered a buzzer beater yesterday with the Mavs versus Clippers with Luka at the buzzer. Incredible game in overtime. We have grown so much because of you guys. It is awesome to have you guys on board on the channel. Am I going to watch the NFL in September? A little bit when I have a chance, but I'm going to be focusing more on covering basketball games for you guys. As far as the NFL, I don't know how they're going to do it as far as what's going to go on with players taking planes out to the games. I'm not sure if that's going to last for a couple weeks. I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked if the NFL actually gets through like the whole season. Yeah, Philippines love. Got a lot of love out here in the Philippines. It is awesome. So the call happened to be reversed. Indiana, they said that they were not fouled from the three-point line. So it's going to be Heat basketball. And as soon as Miami had the ball back in the inbounds, they get called for the offensive foul. So Pacers will have it right back. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Jurgen Moto, really do appreciate it with a sub. You guys are awesome. Aldrich here. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Indeed, play-by-play community getting bigger and bigger every single day. Indiana now with the basketball. Dribbles left baseline. Floats it back out to the right corner. Bad decision, though, as the pass gets intercepted. Miami has it. Tyler Hero. 10 seconds left to go before the end of the third. Passes to a wide-open Jimmy Butler. Dribbles left baseline. Passes back out to the right wing. That's a three taken. It's up. No good at the front rim by Dragic. Gets his own offensive rebound. Goes and splits between two defenders right at the horn as he gets it for the layup there by Goran Dragic, as that will count for the Heat as they lead by 8 here at the end of 3. In a game that's been flying by tonight here, guys. 70-62, 150 people out in the chat. 6 likes away here from 100. Let's go. Let's bring it right into the fourth quarter as we have a goal of hitting that triple-digit mark in the likes here for today. As let's keep on smashing the thumbs up. Hey, Tommy Sears, welcome in here, man. Really do appreciate it. Do I think the Heat can push the Bucks to a 7-game series next round? Yes. I think that the Heat have a chance to take that series, honestly. Chris Middleton, he's been like a seesaw throughout this playoffs. He started rough today against the Magic, but he got much better in the second half. He had 18 points in the second half. He went 1 for 7 shooting from the floor in the first half, only 3 points up at halftime. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they haven't like established the second like player behind Giannis. That is the thing. They haven't established it. It's supposed to be Middleton, but the rest of the team's struggling to step up. And I think the Heat, if they can stop Giannis and do what they did back in the regular season when they allowed the Bucks to less than 90 points, they got a chance. They got a chance there. No problem, Vaughn. My streams are up whenever, but dude, you missed the incredible buzzer beater yesterday. Sorry to hear that, Vaughn, that he was so mad yesterday. Hopefully today was a better day. Hey, welcome in here. Nick Zone once again, man. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, we are rising, guys. 2.46k subs. As this is awesome. We are on the rise here. From the Philippines, Dundee Lee. Welcome back on the channel once again. Appreciate it. As Dundee Lee bet for Miami in this one on the odds. 5.5 point favorites to the Pacers in this game. Jose is going to eat spaghetti with beans. He is so hungry. Awesome, man. Go do that, and feel free to keep on checking out the stream for sure throughout the course of the night. Dappa missed the Mavs game yesterday. When he saw the replay of the finish, he went straight to my stream to see my reaction. Awesome. I appreciate it, man. Dude, incredible game. That was just... wow, first ever NBA buzzer beater I called. I covered one college basketball buzzer beater. It was Duke versus UNC, but that was the first ever NBA buzzer beater. And man, Luka does it on Kobe Bryant's birthday, and he drops 43 with a triple-double. It's incredible. Yeah, so if you guys are new on the channel, feel free to hit me up on the chat who you're rooting for if you haven't already done so in this game. If you're going for the Pacers, going for the Heat, let me know down in the chat below. Pacers have hung right in this game, but Indiana actually led this game by 5 early on. The Heat, largest lead of the game, was by 13 at one point. Big reason why the Heat are dominating this game happens to be bench points. Outscoring the Pacers in this one, 27-3 off the bench, as far as the bench points in this one. Morning in the Philippines, yes, 8:30 a.m. in the Philippines. Awesome to wake up to some great basketball. We'll have you guys covered as well for Lakers versus Blazers later tonight in the U.S. and later in the morning out in the Philippines. So feel free to stop on by for that one if you wish as well. Basketball indeed is the Philippines' game. They love basketball out in the Philippines. 8:30 a.m. in the Philippines. Reason why I remember that is because it's a 12-hour difference from where I am on the East Coast. So it's a 12-hour difference. Pretty easy. So it's the same time, just have to flip the PM to the AM right now as we get back for the fourth quarter. It's going to be basketball here for Indiana to start. They move it over to the right corner perimeter. Dribble drive inside. They float it up. It's no good off the side of the rim right there off the missed shot by McDermott. Rebound goes back to the Heat. Miami driving inside the post. Tyler Hero missed it. Too high off the glass. No good. Rebound goes back to the Pacers. Tommy here with a sub. Really do appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping on by. 11:30 left to go. Quarter number 4. Pacers pass it, and bad decisions. The pass gets intercepted. Heat now with numbers. Kendrick Nunn driving inside with a left hand as he could not finish with a layup either. Rebound Pacers. Pacers have it. They almost lost control. It gets the basketball back. Oladipo has it guarded by Dragic here at the top of the key. 1 minute through in the fourth quarter at the edge of the NBA logo. Oladipo dribbles, takes the 3 over Dragic. It's up in the air, no good off the mark. Rebound Heat. This game is moving by fast and not a whole lot of fouls. You got 2 likes away from 100. Let's hit it tonight. Heat with the basketball. They lead by 8. Tyler here at the top of the key. Moves it over to Dragic here, still at the top. Dribbles towards his left. Bounce pass now inside. Nunn slides it back to the right corner. It's off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound by Iguodala. Puts it back to the top of the key once again. They take another 3. Dragic off the mark. The 3 balls have been off the mark today by the Heat, but they are playing solid defense throughout this game. Indiana with the basketball in the court right now. Oladipo, Holiday with the two Holidays. Justin and Aaron. McDermott out there as well. Same with Turner. Turner takes the 3 and he knocks it down straight away. Finally, we get a bucket. Hero, Dragic, Iguodala, Nunn, and Olynyk. They are on the court currently for the Heat. Heat floated up. And it's going to be foul here, I believe, with 10:13 left to go as the clock will stop. Hey, Gene Jules, welcome to the channel here. Likes Miami to put the sweep on, bring the brooms. We got the brooms in the chat yesterday for the Celtics versus Sixers game. We will see what happens here. Pacers have hung right in this game as they will count the bucket. What happened was a goaltend by Indiana, so they looked at the replay. That will count. Apollo, awesome name. Welcome on the channel, Apollo. Heat playing solid defense all game, picking off a ton of passes in this one. This has been a defensive-oriented game today. 72-65. As that was just the goaltend on the last one, floated up by Goran Dragic. Inside, went with a left-handed layup and put it off the top of the cylinders. That was a goaltend by the Pacers. So that bucket counts. We're going to go right into a timeout. 7-point game currently. We'll take a look. Team statistics once again. Pacers leading the way. Oladipo, he's got 20 so far. 18 by Miles Turner with 13 rebounds. He just hit a massive three-point shot to draw closer in this one. 12 by TJ Warren. As far as the bench, though, it is struggling for Indiana so far in this game. 1 for 6 shooting from the bench in this game. Doug McDermott, he's only got the only points from the bench with a three-point shot. As far as the Miami Heat leading the way, tie for the leading score. 12 points by Dragic. 12 as well by Adebayo. He's got 15 rebounds by Bam in this game, going for the most improved player of the year. 10 by Jay Crowder. 11 off the bench by Kelly Olynyk. As the Heat tonight, they're combining 27 bench points. Octavio, welcome to the channel here. Really do appreciate it. Tommy Sears, thanks so much, man, for stopping on by. Just subscribe. Keep up the awesome content and streams, man. You guys are awesome. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, but I cover an entire NBA here, so all fans of all teams are welcome and accepted on the channel. Tonight, I'll be covering Lakers versus Blazers, so feel free to stop on by. Hey, welcome in, Diego. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by again. Let's see. Going to scroll right up on the chat. Pacers giving them a fight, though. Irwin, welcome to the channel, Irwin. Glad to have you on board here on the stream. And Gene Jules going for the Heat in this one. As Gene is rooting for. Jesse, welcome to the channel. Got some Heat fans out here. Let me know down in the chat who you got here. L predicting Heat with a W in a low-scoring affair, 91-83. Yeah, I feel bad for the poor guy that asked me whether to take the over or under. I told him to take the over in this game. It's not looking so likely right now. I feel bad for that guy, whoever asked me earlier on, because it's not looking like it right now. This is a defensive game. Colin H, welcome on board here. We got a lot of Miami fans out on the channel. Over 150 people on the chat. This is awesome. Old school score. Love it. Not like Raptors 150, Nets 122. Yeah, like yesterday. That was crazy. Thanks so much, Gene Jules. Really do appreciate it. Hey, hello, Colin H. Welcome to the channel. Incredible people out here. Beautiful souls. We got 104 likes. Let's keep on smashing that thumbs up tonight. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button as we welcome in JJ Henstick over on the channel. A lot of Heat fans here as we build up the play-by-play audience. I'll be back later tonight. Lakers versus Blazers, so feel free to stop on board for that stream for the doubleheader if you would like as well. Incredible to have you guys on board. 10-13 left to go in the fourth quarter. This game is flying on by. If you like a fast basketball game, we're almost at 8:40 p.m. on the East Coast here. 8:40 in the morning in the Philippines, and this game is flying on by. One of the fastest games I covered so far during the restart. Okay, here we go. We're back from timeout. Not a whole lot of fouls tonight. It's not been a lot of stop and start. A lot of missed shots, though, as that last play was a goaltend. So Goran Dragic floated it up there, and it was over the cylinders. That was Miles Turner, who tried to get the block on but couldn't, as the ref said it was a goaltend. We get back to action. 10-10 left to go in the fourth quarter, as it's going to be Pacers basketball. TJ Warren tonight, he's got 12. So 12 points tonight for TJ Warren. Pacers going to go inside. They floated up, and it's up and good for 2. 72-67 now. Thanks so much all for stopping by. That's Miles Turner. He's got a massive game today. 20-13 along with 3 blocks. Dragic going inside right there off the feed from Olynyk as Dragic cuts to the basket, lays it up and in with the right hand. Back to a 7-point game, 74-67. 9:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Miami dominating points in the paint. Leads the way for the Heat 40-24. They're outscoring inside the paint to Indiana. Pacers now with the ball. 9:30 left to go now. Pacers have it with Oladipo guarded by Olynyk. Double team, slides it back out to the left wing. Brogdon gets it out of his hands. Now into the hands of Justin Holiday. Holiday floats it up, contested shot, not even close. He's got to pass that one off as the shot clock was going down. A rebound Heat, Miami, none. Moves it now inside as Kendrick Nunn gets fouled off the pass by Iguodala. Kendrick Nunn will go to the free throw line, shoot 2. Hey, welcome in, my man. Little Man Knows Sports in the channel here. Yeah, dude, this is like a 90s game with a low-scoring affair between these two teams right now. 9:14 remaining. Hey, Caprice back on the channel here. Okay, so yes, it was Caprice that asked my opinion about the over-under. And, okay, there we go. Awesome. So Caprice went with the gut feeling there, took the under, as it is looking that way for sure today, unless this game goes into, like, multiple overtimes. First free throw here by Miami. It's up and good by Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn, healthy scratch for the first 3 games of the series, but good to see that he is back and getting some playing time today off the bench. Smurf, 3810, welcome to the channel here, and I appreciate JJ with a sub. You guys are awesome here on the channel. Hey, Creative Trends, welcome to the channel here, first time in. And he is at work right now. Really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I cover play-by-play of the NBA, also college basketball as well. And we'll be back for the nightcap after this. Lakers taking on the Blazers. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, but I cover the entire NBA, so all fans here of all teams are welcome and accepted to my channel. Pacers with the basketball right back. They're going to take a 3. Brogdon shoots it, and he has got it from the perimeter. 1 second here. Are they going to say it's a foul? Dragic, that looked like it was a foul on Dragic. Yeah, so Brogdon is fouled. He made the 3-point shot. The foul was on Dragic as TNT was well late to update the scoreboard. The and one coming up in the line here by Brogdon. He knocks it down. 76-71, 5-point game with 105 likes here. Let's see if we could get it to 110 plus today. 8:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Dragic bounce pass. Into the hands of Adebayo. Hands it back out here into the hands of Hero. Driving. Inside the lane. Pass over to Adebayo. Swings it back out to Hero. Hero around the perimeter. Guarded by Brogdon here. Hero dribbles to the right corner. Takes the deep 2. Right baseline jumper. He has got it. 2 right there by the rookie from Kentucky. Tyler Hero. Miami by 7. 78-71. That's 31 points from the bench today by the Heat. Pacers now with the basketball. Brogdon slides it out to the top of the key. A 3 taken. It's off the mark. No good by the Pacers. A rebound back over to Miami. 8:20 left to go. Heat now with the basketball. Iguodala with the ball in his hand. Slides it out to Dragic. Dragic dribbles towards his right. Now he has it right baseline. Takes the same spot. Jumper that Hero hit it. And Dragic hits it as well for 2. Back-to-back jumpers from the right baseline for deep 2s for Miami. 80-71, 8 minutes remaining. Dragic, 6 points this quarter. He's got 16 in the game for the Heat. Indiana now with the basketball. So they have it into the hands of Oladipo. He's working on Dragic, and Dragic picks up the reach and falls. The clock will stop with 7:51. Apollo feels the heat down in his soul here. Can you feel the heat? They're in control. There we go, man. I appreciate it for stopping on by, man. Hero the truth for real, dude. What a great pickup. I'm a Celtics fan. Celtics took Romeo Langford at 14. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way. But the Heat, you guys got a real stud with Tyler Hero. He has got a high ceiling, man. Cannot wait for his future. He was one of my favorite players when I called college basketball for Kentucky 2 years ago. He was incredible, man. 80-71 the score. Dragic behind the back pass. Over to Adebayo, he puts it up and then off the backboard. Heat looking in control right now on this one, trying to take it down the home stretch. 7:20 left to go. That was a sweet-looking pass behind the back by Goran Dragic. Miami by 11. Pacers now with the ball. They move it out to Brogdon at the left wing perimeter. Hey, welcome in, Omar. Thanks so much for stopping by. That's a 3 taken. It's off the mark. No good by Oladipo. Rebound back to the Heat as we approach 7 minutes remaining. Do I see Butler hitting any 3s tonight? Pretty silent from the arc. I'll probably say that he's going to go for more 2s in this type of game. He was out of this game in the first quarter due to a left shoulder injury. They taped up the shoulder, so I'm probably going to say that he's probably going to go for like closer shots as far as like 2-point shots is what he's probably feeling more comfortable for today. As the Pacers get the basketball right back, they're going to float it up. Miss the first shot, they get the second one up and in for 2. 9-point game. Miami with the ball, dribbles past half court, and a timeout taken here on the court with 6:35. So I believe, yeah, both of these teams, I think, got 3 timeouts left to go in the bag. We're going to be back after this, 82-73. Heat up by 9. Trying to take it down the home stretch right now in this one. As far as the leading scores today, we're going to take a look at that for the Miami Heat. 16 by Dragic. He is playing solid basketball here for the veteran stud in these playoffs here for Goran Dragic. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. 14 points by Bam Adebayo, along with a stunner 16 rebounds by Bam today, as he looks to be the most improved player this season. 11 points off the bench by both Tyler Hero and Kelly Olynyk, and then 10 points by Jay Crowder in this game. And then Jimmy Butler's got 6 points, but Jimmy Butler's only played 18 points in this game. He left the first quarter due to a left shoulder strain, and then he came back, he played a little bit. He's been on the bench for a little while as well. As far as the Pacers, leading the way, 2 scores with 20. That's Miles Turner. He's got 20, 13 rebounds as well. 20 points by Victor Oladipo, 14 by TJ Warren, and 13 by Malcolm Brogdon. Hey, Octavio, welcome to the channel here. Really do appreciate it. Got a lot of Heat fans out on the channel right now. Hey, Oreg, yeah, it's been a pretty good game between these two teams today. If you like a fast-paced basketball game, need to do a little bit more work after this game finishes up, well, this is the game for you. This looks like one of the fastest games in the bubble. It's the fastest game I believe I've ever called. Like, this game could end like 15 minutes possibly before, or like 15, 20, even 25 minutes before the next game. Or, oh no, it's 8:46 right now. I was thinking it was at 9:30. So, yeah, it's going to end probably around like 9 o'clock or so before the game tips off. And it usually tips off like 15 minutes past the hour or so for the national TV tip times. But yeah, this game's going by quick. 6:35 remaining, almost halfway through this fourth quarter. Heat up by 9. So we're just on a timeout. But yeah, getting ready for the Bucks, it looks like now, for the Miami Heat, if they come away with a sweep here. But glad to have you back on there, Rhett. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, it's too bad for the Pacers in this game. Would have loved to see them pass the ball a whole ton more, Mitch, in this game. They've taken so many contested shots. Like, a lot of shots with hands in the face all over the place. Haven't been able to move the ball. And yeah, the rebounds tell it yourself in this game right now. Miami's out-rebounding the Pacers, plus 20 on the board for the Heats here in this one, as Miami's out-rebounding Indiana 51-31 in this game. It's been 14 offensive rebounds by the Heat as well. It's just been a struggle for the Pacers. They've been floating up shots left and right, haven't been able to control the boards. And this game's been just a lot of turnovers today as well. 13 by the Pacers, 11 by the Heat. Yeah, we'll see if we can get those brooms out. We did yesterday for the Celtics versus Sixers. Hey, BH, welcome in here. He's racking in the cash right there. Put $1 million on the Pacers for this game. Oof. Oh, man. Still got around 6:40 left to go, as they are working on Bam Adebayo's right shoulder right now. Looks like he is bleeding. He was trying to save the basketball, and Bam Adebayo went down in his right shoulder. And looks like his right shoulder is bleeding, so he went back to the bench. So they are working on, they are working on Bam's shoulder right now. Okay, so we get right back after timeout. Heat with the basketball into the hands of Tyler Hero. Bam is out there, so Bam was back on the bench getting checked out during the timeout. He is back on the court right now. Over to Dragic. Dragic floats it up. It's up and good for 2. 11-point lead by Miami, approaching 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Brogdon slides it over. That's a catch-and-shoot 3 from the top of the key. Oladipo takes it. He hits it. That's a big triple there by the Pacers, gaining separation off the cutter. And if there was more of that today, this game could have been in favor of the Pacers. Right now, they still are down by 8. Ball now into the hands of Dragic. Step back deep 2. Right baseline. He has got another one. Goran taking over this game right now for Miami. 10-point lead, 86-76. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, splash the like, and smash the like as well. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you'd like to be notified about future live streams. Pacers driving inside. They floated up. And we get a foul here underneath by Miami as well, and the bucket's going to count. With the contact as that shot goes down, TJ Warren gets the bucket for 2. Hey, yes, I remember you. Leandro, welcome back on the channel here. He tuned into the Celtics stream yesterday. Hope all is well, bud. The PGA Tour moves an event that's supposed to be in South Korea in October. They moved it to Las Vegas. Oof. So I feel you, Vaughn. I feel you, man. Do I expect sports to be played in April of 2021? Of course. Of course. Hopefully the fans will be out by that time. They hit the free throw down at the line with Turner. Heat with the ball. They lead by 7. The shot gets blocked as Adebayo gets A shot gets blocked from behind by Turner. Now it's into the hands of Oladipo. And now it goes inside over to Warren. He gets stripped to the basketball in the key. Ball goes right back over to the Heat. Dragic has it, 5:10 on the clock. Hey, Jason, welcome in, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Sorry to hear that with your mom today. Prayers to Jason's mom. Everybody, put some prayers out in the chat. Hopefully, your mom will make a speedy recovery. As that's a three-point shot taken. Tyler Hero knocks it down from the right corner, 89-79. Sorry to hear that. Fell off the fourth step of the porch and broke her elbow. Just so sorry, man. In surgery tonight. Prayers out to your mom, Jason. 4:40 left to go, fourth quarter. Driving inside. Brogdon floats it up. Too high off the glass. No good. They get the offensive rebounds. And Turner gets the ball and puts it up and in off the glass for two. Pacers are hanging in. They just haven't been able to take the lead in this game for quite a long time. Hey, ZI Legend Z, welcome to the channel here. Really do appreciate it for finding my channel. Tyler Hero driving inside the key, floats it up. He's got two more by the youngster for Kentucky. This is an 10-point lead now by the Heat once again, 91-81. It seems like whenever the Pacers score a bucket, the Heat always have a response right after that. The clock will stop. Timeout taken on the floor now. 4:13 remaining. Left to go in the fourth quarter. I'll be back, by the way. We got Lakers Blazers later tonight, so feel free to stop them by. Hit the thumbs up if you guys are new. Hit the likes, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell if you'd like to be notified as well. Yeah, man. Early hours out in the Philippines here. 8:50 in the morning currently out in the Philippines. Appreciate all the Philippines people on the channel here. You guys are awesome. Dappa needs a cat nap right now to make it through that Lakers game. That's going to be a late one tonight, man. Yeah, it doesn't look so hot for the Pacers here. Final 4:13 remaining as we're on the timeout. Hey, Kemyo, thanks so much for stopping by, man. Really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for coming out, being loyal supporters of the streams. Really do appreciate it, each and every single one of you. Pat yourselves on the back because you guys are the real MVPs out there tonight. We're going to take a look right now. Leading scores. It looks like this. Miles Turner, or Victor Oladipo, he's got 23 for the Pacers. Miles Turner with 22, along with 14 rebounds for the Heat today. Goran Dragic, he's got 20, leading the way. 10 in the fourth quarter as well. And then 14 points by Bam Adebayo, along with 17 rebounds. And then 13 off the bench by Tyler Hero. The bench came to play today for Miami. What a game here for the Heat benches. They got 36 bench points in this game, outscoring Indiana 36-3 with a Heat bench in this game. Hey, welcome in Sean Beast 24, Jack Matty, welcome on the channel as well. Naraj, welcome here from the Philippines, really do appreciate it. Joel, welcome in here as well, looking like as he predicts the Heat to win it all. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. Got a lot of Heat fans out here on the channel. 4 minutes remain as we get right back to action. Miami's going to have the basketball, outscoring the Pacers bench 36-3, as the bench has played 86 minutes total between bench players today for the Heat. Miami going inside, and we have blocking foul here picked up by Miles Turner. It's going to be Bam Adebayo shooting 2 at the line. Hey, Bonificio Salvador, welcome in once again, man. Really do appreciate you guys are awesome. 110, let's get that 110 hype on in the chat. We got 112 likes, 8 away from 120. Let's see if we can get there tonight. Feel free to stop on by for Lakers versus Blazers later tonight. Actually, the refs are going to say it's a jump ball. I thought it was a foul inside. It's going to be a jump ball violation at the free throw circle. So it's going to be here with a tip at the free throw circle. Ball gets tipped off, and the Heat control it. Here now with the basketball. Who did I got tonight? Lakers versus Blazers. I'm taking Lakers in that one tonight. Florente, welcome in here from the Philippines. Jumper, no good off the mark by the Heat. Rebound Pacers. 10-point game, 3:40 left to go. Indiana dribbling. Slides it back to the left wing. They're going to take a three. It's up. A lot of contact in the foul as they make the 3-point shot as well. Indiana going to go to the free throw line and shoot one to see if they can complete a 4-point play with TJ Warren as he just hit a big one from the perimeter. This game is a 7-point game. 160-plus people watching. Let's go. Alrich Bryant here as we welcome in Butler on the channel as well. Indeed, we're all saying prayers to Jason's mom here on the channel. Prayers out to Jason's mom. We had a lot of prayers emojis out here. Thank you guys so much for being loyal subscribers. Incredible. Free throw is good at the line by the Pacers. This is a 6-point game. 91 Miami, 85 Indiana. 91-85 to score. 3:32 left to go as we have a timeout taken on the court by the Heat. Mitch has got hopes for the Pacers right now to force a Game 5. As that was a huge shot there from the perimeter by TJ Warren. Warren now with 21. We go on another timeout. Incredible game between these two today. You guys are incredible here on the channel. Thanks so much for the prayers. This channel is all about respect, and you guys are showing it today. Awesome, awesome. Hey, good morning out in the Philippines. RJ Alonzo, I appreciate for finding my channel here. So we got 8:55 a.m. out in the Philippines, 8:55 p.m. here out on the East Coast. As we got Boston time, New York time, Miami time, DC time over here on the East Coast. Yeah, if you haven't already done so, make sure before you head out, smash that thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and feel free to turn on the notification bell as well here behind Eric Basketball. So we're going to get right back to it. 91-85, 3:32 remaining. For sure, Albert. Definitely can do that, man. We're watching off like it's a small TV, so sometimes it's tough to tell. It's a 19-inch screen that I cover these games from, so it's not like a 60 or 70-inch TV here. So if I was like closer, so sometimes though, because they sometimes the TV will like remove themselves from like the fall and stuff like that, and then just focus right on the player shooting shots. As we get right back to action, 91-85. Hey, thanks so much, Yadav. Really do appreciate it here for finding my channel. 3:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Adebayo going to float it up. No good off the back iron. Tipped around. Rebound, Jimmy Butler. It's Butler as a basketball. Luis here. Welcome in from the Philippines. Really do appreciate it. Butler passes over to Adebayo. Guarded here at the right baseline. You see he's guarded by Turner. Takes the jumper. Right elbow. Adebayo off the mark. Fight for the basketball. It's on the ground. And the Heat have it right back. Tyler Hero scoops it up. 3 minutes remaining. Welcome in all the new people here. Yes, I do think that Boston Toronto is going to have a 7-game series. I do believe that, Alton. Dragic has the top of the key. Shot fake as he's going to take a 3 from straight away. It's off the mark. No good. They get another offensive rebound. Hero scoops it up and puts it up and in off the glass with the left hand as that one's good for the Heat. Miami up by 8. 93-85 to score. 2:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. If you're new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Tyler Hero, 15 points, 7 for 13 from the floor today. Pacers with the basketball here. Into the hands of Brogdon. Has it at the top of the key. Slides it over to the right wing to Warren. Warren going to take a 3 right there. No good. Hit the front rim. A rebound goes back to the Heat. Miami here with the basketball. 2:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Heat dribble past the half-court logo. Into the hands of Dragic. Has it. Slowing down tempo. Top of the key. 13 on the shot clock. 2:08 left to go in the game. Goran Dragic. Guarded here by Brogdon. Dribbles towards his left. Bounce pass to Iguodala, but lost control of it was well wide right of his fingertips. Indiana got the steal, tried to dribble drive inside. Ball got deflected out of bounds as the clock stops with 1:58 remaining. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Jason. So scary, man. So sorry to hear that. There was also contact as well with the wall defenders by Miami, so it means that Victor Oladipo, anyway, he's going to go to the bonus here and shoot 2 at the free throw line for the Pacers. First one's up, first one's through. Prayers to Jason's mom. Hopefully she makes a speedy recovery. Hey, welcome in Wade LeBron. Thanks so much for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. Just sub. Puts out Go Heat. I'll be covering Lakers versus Blazers after this Wade LeBron, so feel free to stop on by and check out that stream as LeBron. We'll see if he balls out once again in that one. Second free throw, it's up and good. 93-87 as both of them go down the line by Brogdon. Basketball goes back to the Heat. Heat have it with 1:50 left to go. Top of the key, bounce pass out of Bio. Lost his mark on it. Ball gets stolen away by Oladipo. Pass up the court to Brogdon. Diving attempt by Dragic, but couldn't get it. Brogdon has the ball around the perimeter. 1:35 left to go here. As they dribble drive inside, floats it up. Oladipo gets stripped in the lane, and it's a clean steal by the Heat with 1.5 remaining. Miami now with the basketball. 1:25 left to go. Into the hands of Dragic. Dribbles, slows down tempo with 13 on the shot clock. Dragic at the top of the key. Heat now with the ball. Dragic dribble drive inside as he's going to shot fake. Floats it up. It's good off the backboard. And Goran Dragic having a huge fourth quarter in this game. The star in the late game tonight. Heat up by 8, 95-87. That's 12 in the quarter by Dragic, 22 points total. Brogdon has the ball as we approach 1 minute left to go. Brogdon still dribbling. Passes over now to Turner. Leaves it out for Brogdon. Takes the three from deep. No good. Hit the front rim. 55 seconds left to go, and a rebound by Miami. Yeah, August is flowing right by Vaughn. 50 seconds left to go. Looks like Miami's going to go for the sweep. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 45 seconds left remaining here. Heat with the basketball. Dragic. Bounce pass. Ball got swiped. Deflected away. It's going to be Pacers basketball, and as soon as that happens, though, it looks like Dragic picks up a fall from behind as the clock will stop with 41.6. Thanks so much for stopping by. We get to 120 tonight, everyone. Over 200 people on the chat. If you guys are new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell as well. You guys enjoy what they do here. Refs talked about it. That was close as far as if Dragic picked it up. They're going to say it's a kicked ball violation, though, by the Pacers. So ball goes back to the Heat. They have it with 35 seconds remaining, and the Pacers going to pick up a foul on the post. Hey, welcome in, Ib Payne. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate JJ. You guys are awesome on the channel. Yeah, this one looking like a sweep right now. 35 seconds left to go. I appreciate A-Dog. Thanks so much, man, for being a part here. So Heat looking like they're going to take on the Bucks. If the Bucks can just win another one against the Magic there, that's going to be the second round matchup. Daniel B, welcome to the channel. Heat going to inbound as Miami gets the inbound, and they get fouled there with 33.2 on the clock. Indeed, guys, we are family out here on the channel. So Pacers had a foul to give. Thanks so much, Ib Payne, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. You guys are awesome. And now it's going to be Miami shooting 2 at the line. Dragic with 2 shots coming up at the line. First one's up, no good off the back iron. What do I think about the Dallas Clippers series, man? Incredible. I called the buzzer beater with Luka yesterday. I think it's going to go into a Game 7, and I feel like Dallas does have a chance if Paul George just continues to be a no-show and just doesn't show up. I think Dallas has a chance now to win the series. Second free throw goes down. 96-87. 33 seconds left to go, and the timeout taken here by Indiana on the court. Thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by in the stream tonight. By the way, feel free to stop on by for Lakers versus Blazers right after this, if you'd like to support the channel once again. I cover play-by-play basketball. I'm a Celtics fan myself, but I cover the entire NBA. All fans are welcome. Also cover college basketball games as well. If you're new on the channel, feel free to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and ring that notification bell as well. Hey, welcome in, Jonathan Vasquez. Do I feel the Heat are the most underrated team in the East? Yes. I think they can take out the Milwaukee Bucks. I really do. If Chris Middleton has a couple of games that he doesn't show up, I think there's a good chance that the Heat can take out the Milwaukee Bucks. They had a great win against them back in the regular season where they held Milwaukee to under 90 points. Hey, from the Philippines, Mark Renell. I appreciate it here for stopping them by. Your dad has his own channel. What advice can I give him? I would say try to upload regular videos like a good amount towards the week or so. Don't take many days off. Upload a video at least once a week. Keep on uploading videos, and the more videos that you upload, the greater the chance that you'll be found on your channel. So that's what I have to say there for the advice. The more volume that you upload, more videos possibly that you will be found. Make sure that you have good thumbnails and make sure that you have hashtags to the videos and also good keywords and stuff like that. Do I cover football? I used to. I had a football channel, but that one didn't really grow as much as the basketball channel. So I'm gonna stick to more basketball here. For now, because this channel is popping. We just reached 2K subs a week ago, and now we're on the road to 3K. It's incredible just how much this channel has grown. Who did I got for the Rockets? I'm still going to go for the Rockets in that series in 7 over the Thunder, but man, the Thunder just... They could have got swept by now, but 2 comeback victories that even it up at 2. It's crazy. Okay, we get back to action here. As the Pacers have the basketball, they just turned it over. Too high of a pass. As Miami now dribbles past half court, and Tyler Hero gets fouled. So now into the bonus. Heat will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 with Tyler Hero as the Heat look to close this one out. 28 seconds left to go. Yeah, Clippers should have been down 3-1 in the series if, yeah, Kristaps Porzingis hasn't played like 2.5 games, basically, in that series, and that was incredible. What a victory yesterday by the Mavericks. They were down by 21 points in the first half and came back and won it. Luka had 43. And where was Kawhi guarding Luka in the final play? Because that didn't happen. Jimmy Butler takes a seat on the bench. Hopefully Jimmy's okay to go against the Bucks in the second round. He got out of this game early on for a left shoulder injury. First free throw a miss, second one good at the line by Tyler Hero as the Miami Heat look to take this one down the home stretch, 97-87. In the final 28.2 seconds left to go. Thanks so much for being a part here. Really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome on the channel. As it looks like it's going to go to another timeout. Over 200 people watching now. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell as well. Yeah, I feel you, Mitch. If any of you guys on the channel are a Pacers fan, I feel for you guys because I'm a Celtics fan, and they swept the Pacers last year. And once again, they get swept here. I feel you, man. Yeah, it's 28 seconds remaining in this game right now. Hey, welcome in, Jumar from Behol. Welcome to the channel right now. Yes, I do think if Sabonis was playing this series, I do think the Pacers would have a chance. I think it would be like a 7-game series. I would probably still lean Heat, though, in that series. But if Sabonis was playing in the series, I think that one could go to 7. What about the Raptors? Do I think they could beat the Celtics? I think it's going to be close. I'm going to take the Celtics there in a 7-game series. The reason why I like the Celtics matchup, and if Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, if all of them avoid foul trouble and just ball out like they have been doing against Philly here with a sweep, I think Celtics have a chance. Toronto has so many good defenders, though, but I don't know about the Kyle Lowry injury, though. That's a major crusher there for the Raptors, depending on how much time he'll be out. We are back to basketball action here after the timeout. Thanks so much for stopping by here, everybody, on the channel. Really do appreciate it. Got to about 250 viewers. The Heat going to take a 3 from the right corner. No good off the mark with 14 seconds left to go. And the clock will stop. Before I sign off on the channel here, on your way out, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Heat went up for the rebound. Andre Iguodala got bumped and fouled, so he's going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2 here with the final 14. And make sure to ring the notification bell as well here, so you do become notified when I do go live for future streams. I'll be back after this, so calling a double header tonight. I'll be back covering Lakers versus Blazers, so feel free to stop on by on that stream as well. Big thank you all for being a part here on the chat today. 54 Sway, welcome in here, man. So we have a lot of new viewers out here. This is the first time that I've covered these two teams. Usually, as the first free throw goes down by Iguodala, second free throw, it's up and good as well. 12-point lead. Hey, Bob Lawson, I appreciate it here for stopping on by. Just earned myself a sub. Really do appreciate it. Terrence Patterson, you guys are great. Pacers take a 3 straight away. 8 seconds remaining. Off the mark, no good by Turner. Tipped around. Iguodala coming up with a rebound. And Miami will be moving on in the second round. So 3 Eastern Conference sweeps with the Celtics, the Raptors, and now the Heat. As the Miami Heat will await most likely the Milwaukee Bucks. All Milwaukee has to do is beat the Magic one more time, and then it's going to be Milwaukee versus the Heat in the second round here. Big thank you all for stopping on by. Feel free to come on board for the next stream if you like as well. We are going Lakers versus Blazers. I'm going to stop this stream. I'll be back in 10 minutes creating a new stream after this. And make sure that notification bell is rung as well if you'd like to be coming back for that other stream. I'm going to take a 10-minute break. Have to change the scoreboard graphics for Blazers versus Lakers, and then we're going to be right back. Big thank you all for stopping on by, being on board here in Behind the Arc Basketball, and enjoy the rest of your night here in the U.S., and enjoy the rest of your day out in the Philippines, everybody. This is Behind the Arc Basketball, and we'll be back in a little bit for Lakers versus Blazers new stream. Enjoy the rest of your day and night.